couple of things you mentioned there is in cutting your penalties down. We cut them to nothing, but you got to show discipline and I mean, is that the biggest thing? Is the discipline?
I think just getting guys reeled in. It's an emotional game and tempers flare, and and then sometimes when you get tired, you make mistakes like jumping off sides or procedure penalties and whatnot. But I thought our guys played within themselves and stuck to the game plan and controlled themselves in a good environment, and that's what you want to see from an experienced football team. We played 14 games last year, and our guys have some good experience under their belt, and those are things you want to see.
All right. Speaking of games, you've now played 2. Are you happy with this football team? I know there's a lot of improvement to be made in all areas, but are you happy?
Yeah, we're still a work in progress. We still, for the most part, we've had very little long drives on offense. So that's something that's going to be seen. Hopefully as the season goes, and we got to continue to increase the number of snaps we get on the offensive side of the ball, but. Defensively, we still got some areas we need to improve on. But pass coverage obviously being one, and just our general flow and technique. So we're nowhere where we need to be. It's a long season, but we know what lies ahead of us with the district play and some of the opponents we got coming up, and it's going to take a really good effort and attention to detail week in, week out to get where we need to be, especially come playoff time.
I know you like long drives, and all coaches do, and I love them too. But you've got so many big play guys on your football team that can bust one from anywhere at any time.
Yeah, we do. We're really blessed, with some of the guys, the skill guys we have. You got guys like Brandon Houston and Asher Atkins out wide, and we have a loaded backfield with Braxton and Tay. Tay will be back this week, and then you got throwing Cam Davis and Mav Ashby, and a guy that a couple guys that we haven't really got to see yet is Dylan Duckweiler and Sam Lyons and Mason Wolf. I mean, those guys are very capable with the ball in their hands also. So, we got some really good players on that side of the ball, and as the season goes, those guys will get their touches and. You'll see the production numbers that they put up, hopefully. But, it all starts up front.
Yeah.
And our line, I thought our line did a really good job last week. We passed out stickers, and we had a lot of drive. One of the stickers we give is drive for 5, where we drive a defensive lineman or a defensive guy 5 yards downfield. And we had plenty of those in our award stickers this week. So that was good to see. And, those guys are – at some point we may lean heavy on them, and that's something that hopefully they'll be ready to step up to the challenge.
Defensively, you mentioned you're going to get tested, and you're going to get tested against George Washington because Fenwick loves to throw the football, so your secondary is going to get tested again.
Yeah, we played a great quarterback week 1, and we played a pretty good quarterback this past week, and so here's our 3rd one in a row. So. Yeah, he's committed to William and Mary, and he's got a live arm. He's a big kid, about 6'3", and he likes to chuck it deep. And so we'll get tested early and often. But again, keeping things in perspective, we're going to hopefully get better and improve this week. And then again, a game like this is only going to help us down the road.
Okay. The secondary, and you got to get some pressure on that guy, every now and then.
Yeah, that's going to be a big key, I think, for us is pressuring him and getting him off his throwing point. You got to try to get pressure on the quarterback and generate a rush from your front 7. And, I think our D-line's improved. I thought they improved from week 1 also. So, our linebackers have done a good job. They weren't really asked to do a whole lot this past week, as opposed to week 1. But they'll be expected to do a bunch this week, as far as pass drops and coverage. And then when we blitz, we have to blitz with purpose, and we have to have a drive about us about trying to get to the quarterback. And that's something we didn't do a year ago. If you watch the film when we played them last year, we didn't blitz with purpose, and that's something that we really stressed to them this week.
Their team defensively, though, they gave up almost 50 points, so they've got some holes that we can hopefully expose.
Yeah, they're replacing a few guys on defense, but they played a really talented Cabell Midland team who has an outstanding running back and a quarterback who I think they both had over 100 yards rushing, both of them. So they played a team that's really, I think, is going to be right there with Huntington High at the end of the year. So it was a good game for them. They exposed some weaknesses they may have, and I'm sure that their coaches will have them, improved and ready to go this Friday.
Okay. How about the health of our football team?
Fairly healthy for the most part. We're going to try to get Tay back in the mix in the lineup this week. He's still nursing a back injury, and we still got a few young guys out, with some bumps and bruises and whatnot. But hopefully we'll get those guys back in due time. But from a varsity standpoint, we're in decent shape. We're just typical nicks and bumps and bruises right now.
All right. Well, good luck. See you after the game.
All right. Appreciate it, Dickie.
Coach Chad Tackett of the Tomcats. And you've been listening to Coach Chad Tackett's comments here in the pregame show, brought to you by McLeod's Body Shop. We'll be back in a moment here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Office Furniture USA wishes the best of luck to the Ashland Tomcats this season. Office Furniture USA has been serving Ashland area businesses for over 50 years to make sure your office is as up to date and as comfortable and inviting as your home. If you need new desks, chairs, and anything for your home away from home, your office, check out Office Furniture USA at 2781 Winchester Avenue or call 606-325-9119. Good luck to the Tomcats from Office Furniture USA, Winchester Avenue, Ashland.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 43 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says go Tomcats.
Giovanni's downtown Ashland and the Creative Cow are avid supporters of the Tomcats. Yes, pizza, ice cream and waffles, and milkshakes. Stop by before or after the game for daily specials. Giovanni's downtown Ashland party specials. Pick 2 or 4, always on special. And our family meal is always only $19.99. Stop by the Creative Cow, featuring ice cream and waffles and now milkshakes. Next door to Giovanni's, 724 Greenup Avenue. Get the app, giovannis.hungerrush.com, and order online. Go Tomcats.
Clark's Pump and Shop and the Clark family have proudly served your family since 1976. Clark's Pump and Shop and the John W. Clark Oil Company has a goal to give back to the community in appreciation for your support. Clark Family Charities invest in various civic projects to benefit the area and also provide scholarships to local students with the Clark Family Scholarship and the Rodney Clark Memorial Scholarship. The Clark family is honored to invest in our future and is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. Return, refresh, and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop.
You're listening to Tomcats Countdown, presented by your local McDonald's. I'm loving it on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Charleston, atop Charleston, West Virginia, at George Washington High School, as the Tomcats on the road for the first time this year, taking on the Patriots. The Cats come in at 2-0, while the Patriots stand at 0-1. The sun settling behind the press box here, and it'll be a beautiful night for football. It is right now. Several Tomcat fans are here. I'd say we got maybe 100 or so, maybe a couple of hundred. But a lot of people still filtering in as they come in on this road here, whatever it's called, and trying to find parking and all that kind of stuff. The Tomcats come into the game averaging 42 points a game and giving up 17. Their total offense is 346, 205 of that on the ground, 141 through the air. George Washington, that comes in averaging 20 points a game and giving up 49. They had 100 rushing yards against Cabell Midland, 158 passing yards for a total of 258. The Tomcats are only giving up 252 yards in total offense, 96 on the ground, and 111 through the air. Right now, the Tomcats are a +2 in the turnover department. We've only turned it over one time, while our opponents have turned it over 3 times. And our leading rusher up to this point is Cam Davis. Big game last week. He's carried 9 times for 148 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Jennings has carried 18 times for 111 yards and 3 touchdowns. Strader is really lighting it up through the air, 15 of 23, 65% for 287 yards. He's also rushed the football 14 times for 63. And, of course, the Tomcats' main key receiver is Brandon Houston. He's already caught 9 balls this year for 204 yards and 3 touchdowns. Adkins has 3 catches for 36, Freeze 1 for 13. Well, while we have a moment, we'll tell you about other sports around the Tomcat campus. The boys soccer team opened 2-0, but they've dropped 5 straight since then. And the boys soccer team now stands at 2-5 on the year. They have a boy-girl doubleheader on Tuesday against Boyd County. The boys play at 6, the girls play at 8. The girls soccer team off to a good start. They're 5 wins against 1 loss. As we told you, there's a girl-boy doubleheader on Tuesday at the Frank Sloan E.B. Lohman Field, which will be dedicated, I understand, on Tuesday. So E.B. Lohman, of course, did so much and continues to do so much for the girls soccer team. And Frank Sloan, of course, has done so much for the boys soccer team. So they're naming the soccer field after Frank and EB on Tuesday. And we have a boy-girl doubleheader at 6 for the boys. Girls play at 8. The volleyball team stands at 10-3. So far, they'll play Tuesday at home against Fairview and Wednesday against Fleming County and Thursday against East Carter, all at home. So that's a few things. I think we're going to have the playing of our national anthem, and we'll try and pick that up from the George Washington High School marching band down to my left.
The playing of tonight's national anthem by your George Washington High School Patriot Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Bobby Jinks.
Our national anthem as performed by the George Washington High School Patriot Marching Band, and a beautiful rendition. Of course, our Tomcat pregame, our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by your local McDonald's. I'm loving it. Got a few birthdays to pass along to you. The Tomcat icon, Herb Conley. Yesterday was his birthday. I think Herb is either 81 or 82. Still doing well. Probably listening tonight in Lexington. Herb, we love you and we miss you. And I know you were at the first game, and, well, you can come back in a couple of 3 weeks and join us again at historic Putnam Stadium. Also, a good friend of mine, Kyle Habel, is celebrating his birthday today, and Mary Lee is celebrating her birthday today. Bobby Jack Faulkner just texted me, and he's listening tonight. He's just getting through, what do you call it, kidney transplant. He and Tom Adams both had kidney transplant, and both are doing very well and recovering very well and doing very well. So we thank you for all that. Well, I got a Scott Stottlemyre keep me updated on scores already, and we've already got a score in the Fairland-Ironton game. It's Fairland 7, Ironton 0, and Meigs leads Colgrove 8-0. That's early. Of course, in Ohio they start at 7. Of course, we were supposed to start at 7, but we did not couldn't get here that quickly, so that's where we stand. We have a 6-man officiating crew tonight. Don't know who they are, but they look pretty fair anyway. All right, it's Ashland and George Washington here at the Hill in Charleston, West Virginia. Beautiful night for football as the sun is setting behind us, and it's a little hot, a little humid, and I'm sure we'll probably have a timeout or two for water breaks and probably some cramps and all that kind of stuff. Tomcats still ranked 9th in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. With wins, they have 737 wins against 414 losses and 41 ties. Their home record is 478, 199 in losses and 22 ties. Their away record, 250 wins, 211 on the road and 19 ties. And on neutral football fields, the Cats are 9-4. The Tomcats rank 93rd in the nation in high school football wins. That's pretty good. This is our 124th year of football, 86 years at Putnam Stadium, and 10 years at our newly renovated Putnam Stadium. So that's the way things are looking up. Pretty good crowd on hand. Looking forward to a good night for football as Ashland takes on George Washington. We'll come back and get you started here in just a few minutes. Stay with us here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
All right, Patriots fans, student section, boys and girls, let's get on your feet. Let's be ready to make some noise.
Hey, I don't hear any commercials.
Giovanni's offers fantastic Italian dishes like spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Their menu also includes the best sandwiches in town, from the stromboli to the Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. Fresh, hot, and delicious, Giovanni's Pizza can be delivered right to your door. Experience the quality of Giovanni's Pizza without compromise. Giovanni's says good luck and go Tomcats on the upcoming season.
Stop by your local McDonald's after the big game and celebrate with a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke. Or enjoy their delicious Chicken McNuggets, Filet-O-Fish, Quarter Pounder with cheese, or other sandwich of your choice with the best fries around. Download the McDonald's app and order ahead to save time for either dine-in or drive-thru. And take advantage of the great deals found only on the app. McDonald's is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
KFB, the Better Bank, has been making local decisions since 1931, creating strong roots in Northeast Kentucky and surrounding areas. Your community is our community. Let us help you in all current and future financial endeavors. From your first bank account to your dream home to retirement planning, we've got you covered. Local banking, local decisions, stronger community. Visit kfb.bank today to see what KFB can do for you. KFB, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, Tomcat fans, it's football season again, and that means fall is right around the bend. Ashland Milling Company has all the great products to help you with your lawn this fall. Falcon fescue grass, fertilizer, and lime. Be the envy of your neighborhood with a beautiful lawn. Give them a call or stop by at 110 9th Street, Ashland. Ashland Milling Company would like to say thanks to the tri-state area for your support for over 100 years. Ashland Milling Company says, go Tomcats. Get ready for pad-poppin' high school gridiron action. Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340 present Ashland Tomcats football. Let's return to the stadium for all the play-by-play action with Dickie Martin on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Hill here in Charleston as Ashland takes on the George Washington Patriots. Head coach and captains from both teams. No head coaches here in West Virginia. Just the captains, no coaches, are headed to midfield with our six-man officiating crew. For Ashland tonight, the captains are Nate Freeze, Gavin Stutler, Joseph Hicks, and Tucker Rogers. Our four Tomcat captains tonight. The Cats in all white tonight, white headgears, maroon trim and numerals. George Washington in all maroon with white numerals, silver headgears, and white trim. So we'll have the flip of the coin and tell you who's going which way and when here in just a moment. We didn't have a clock a few minutes ago, but now we do. And the lights are on, so we're in good shape. We got lighting, we got a scoreboard, we got two pretty good football teams, so everything is set and ready to play football. Don't forget, you can tune in and listen to the game on your phone by downloading Cat Sports 93.3 app from your app store, or find the link by visiting catsports933.com. George Washington won the flip of the coin. They've deferred to the second half. The Tomcats will get the football as we get started. You can listen to the game on your computer by logging on to catsports933.com. You can listen to Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340 on your Amazon device. This is the neatest thing. You just say, Alexa, enable Cat Sports 933 and 1340, and you're ready to go. That's one of the neatest things I ever heard in my life. Just tell Alexa to do it all for you. Don't forget, the Kentucky Wildcats kick off their season tomorrow afternoon, high noon. The Wildcats will be hosting the Ball State Cardinals at Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington. Tune in Saturday. Airtime at 10 o'clock, a noon kickoff on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340. For Kentucky and Ball State, that's tomorrow. And don't forget, if you have Spectrum cable, you will not be able to watch it on television. That's right. Spectrum and Disney are having problems, and they're not cooperating with each other, so you'll listen to Tom Leach tomorrow, my dear friend, and he'll call the play-by-play for you. It'll be fun. All right, the Tomcats will be moving left to right on your dials. The Cats break. They have no visiting dressing room here. The visiting dressing room is in the school back behind us, which is a good couple of 3 football fields away. So they huddle in the corner down to my left and then come out and get ready to play football. So that's the way it is. Sorry, won't get any better. Kicking off for George Washington will be number 44. That is Price. He does all the kicking, a 6'1", 200-pound junior. Kicks off, punts, extra points, and field goals and all that good stuff. The Tomcats, who have returned, had quite a bit of good success through the first couple of games, returning kickoffs and punts with Braxton Jennings and Cam Davis. Of course, Jennings busted one for, I think it was an 81 or 86-yarder for a touchdown, and Cam's had several nice punt returns as well as a nice kickoff return or two. So Tomcats have been doing a good job on the kickoff and punt return. And Jennings and Davis will go back in double safety. They'll stand inside their 20. Now recruit to the 15 as they await the kick from Price, and we await the whistle from the referee, who's standing in the end zone. Davis and Jennings will stand around the 10-yard line as Price tees it up on the far hash mark, and we're underway here at the Hill in Charleston for Ashland and George Washington. High, very short. That one's headed out of bounds, and it'll be picked up by Jennings at the 20, and he'll run it out of bounds about the 25-26. It's a pretty good kick by Price. He just elevated, and nobody was there, so Jennings picked it up on the first hop and got it up near the 25-26, and that's where the Tomcats will start. 1st and 10. Offensive front for the Tomcats tonight, as it always has been, Marucci, along with Frame and Alley, Christian and Hicks. We'll see who's in at the wide outs in just a second. Brandon Houston will go wide left along with Atkins. Freeze is your tight end on the right. Tay Thomas is in the backfield with Strader, and Jennings in the shotgun on his left. Tay Thomas, the man up blocking. GW in a 3-man front. As Strader's going to give it to Jennings. Nope, going to throw it over there to Asher Atkins. Beat his man across the 25-30, up near the 30-31-yard line. A short gainer for the Tomcats, but nevertheless a gainer. That'll take it from about the 26 up near the 30. And a gain of 4. We'll call it 2nd and 6 for the Cats now at their own 30-yard line. Football at the far hash mark. We're just underway here on the Hill in Charleston. Wide left goes Houston. Atkins and Davis come to the near side. Strader in the shotgun. He's got Tay Thomas in the backfield, and Jennings will go wide left. So twin wideouts at each side. Atkins goes in motion. Here's Strader. He's going to keep it straight up. Bounces outside the 30, 35. First down. Up near the 37, 38-yard line goes LaBryant Strader. The Tomcats keep it on the ground and pick up a nice first down from the 30 up near the 38 and a gain of 8. 1st and 10 for the Cats now at their own 38-yard line. Football is moved to the middle of the field. Marucci out over the football. Houston goes left. 3 wideouts to the short side. You've got Davis, Jennings, and Atkins. Strader in the backfield. Tay Thomas back there to block for him. George Washington still in a 3-man front. They're going to show one, but they got time. Strader rolling left, looking downfield. Got Cam Davis at the 50, and he dropped the football at the 47. Had it in his hands and couldn't hold on. Pass was just a tad bit behind him, but a catchable ball. 2nd and 10 for the Cats now, and the clock arrested here with 10:43 to go in the quarter. And we're just underway. The first, 2nd down and 10 for the Cats at their own 38-yard line. Strader has the play from the sideline on the far sideline, and he'll come back to the huddle. Houston again to the wide side, the left side. Atkins to the right. Freeze is going to be your tight end on the right. Tay Thomas and Jennings in the backfield in the shotgun with Strader. They give it to Braxton. He's going to bounce it outside, breaks a tackle. Short yardage across the 40, maybe the 41-yard line, goes Braxton Jennings. Brings up 3rd down and pretty long for the Cats. Their first attempt at a 3rd down conversion. 3rd down and about 7 at their own 40-yard line. Football in the middle of the field as Atkins will come to the near side. Wide left, Houston and Jennings. And Nate Freeze is your tight end on the right. Tay Thomas is in the backfield with LeBryant Strader on 3rd and 7. Marucci out over the football. George Washington showing blitz. Here they come. Strader steps up in the pocket. Got his man wide open. Freeze at the 50, 45, 40, 35. Handles a man inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Wide open out in the flat. The big tight end, Nate Freeze. And the Tomcats pick up a big third down conversion and move the chains and take it down inside the George Washington 30-yard line. They'll spot it at about the 27. A gain of about 33 on the play, and the Tomcats are in business. 1st and 10 for the Cats now at the 27 of GW. Football at the far hash mark. One wide out to the right, two to the left. Give. And nope, to Houston. He's got it inside the 20. Breaking tackles inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line goes Brandon Houston. Another Tomcat first down. And that'll take it inside the 10. They'll spot the football. Where we're going to put it there, Mr. Official? I think we'll put it at the 14 as the Tomcats have yet another first down, and that will be their third of the night. No huddle offense. Give it to Tate Thomas off the right side. He pounds inside the 12, maybe the 11-yard line. Tate Thomas, who didn't play a week ago with some back problems, carries for the first time since the opener against Ashland and takes it down to about the 11-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Cats at the George Washington 11. Tomcats in the red zone for the first time tonight. Adkins to the right, Houston to the left. Jennings in the shotgun with Strader, double tight ends. Jennings straight up the gut. He's inside the 10 to the 5. Down near the 3-yard line goes Braxton Jennings. Big blocking up front from the Tomcat offensive wall. They're just moving the chains, and that'll bring up a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line on a gain of 8 for Braxton Jennings. 1st and goal for the Cats at the 3. Wide left Houston to the near side Adkins. Freeze tight right. Tate Thomas is your tight end on the left. Jennings in the shotgun with Strader. Strader takes the snap, straight up the gut. He goes to the 2 to the 1. Is he there? Official says yes. Touchdown, Tomcats. LeBryant Strader goes in from 3 yards out, and the Tomcats are on the board with 8:56 to go here in the first quarter. As Strader collects his 4th touchdown of the year. This one from 3 yards out, and the Tomcats are on the board at 6-0. Sexton to try the extra point. Houston will hold. Asher Adkins will snap it. Houston awaits a snap. Still awaiting it. Good one. Sexton's going to get it blocked, and Houston will pick it up and run it, but you can't do that. The kick was blocked by number 4, Gunnar Flores. So that's the first time that's happened. But Ashland still leads it with 8:56 to go here in the first. It's Ashland 6 and George Washington 0 on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to DescoFCU.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
Giovanni's Downtown Ashland and the Creative Cow are avid supporters of the Tomcats. Yes Pizza, ice cream and waffles, and milkshakes. Stop by before or after the game for daily specials. Giovanni's Downtown Ashland Party Specials. Pick 2 or 4, always on special. And our family meal is always only $19.99. Stop by the Creative Cow, featuring ice cream and waffles and now milkshakes. Next door to Giovanni's, 724 Greenup Avenue. Get the app, giovannis.hungerrush.com, and order online. Go Tomcats.
You're listening to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
75 yards in 9 plays. Strader gets the touchdown. The kick was blocked. Cats lead at 6-0. Houston will tee it up at the 40. As he approaches, he's going to squib it down the middle of the field. Bouncing. Football's loose, still loose. George Washington finally falls on it at about the 28-yard line, and back there to for the Patriots was Sowards. So George Washington will start 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line, but trailing 6-0. Miss extra point. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us. Fenwick is your quarterback. The running backs are Sack and Valentine and Brown sometimes. The wideouts are Brown, Giacomo, Flores, Aldrich, and Sowards. We'll see who we got. Sowards to the near side, along with Sack. Fenwick in the shotgun formation. On the far side, he's got Giacomo. And in the backfield is Valentine. Now Sack will go in the backfield, and Valentine will line in the slot on the right. Here is Fenwick to throw on first down. This little screen over the right side to Sack. They've got him at the line of scrimmage, and Billups runs him out of bounds on the far side after a short gainer. Get it from the 27 up near the 29-yard line. A pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 for George Washington at their 29-yard line. 8:45 to go in the first. Ashland leads at 6-0. Fenwick in the shotgun. He's got Flores to the near side along with Sowards. In the backfield with him is Sack. On the right side, you've got Giacomo, the short side of the field. As George Washington goes without a huddle, they look to the sideline to get to play, and then everybody looks at their wristband. So here we go. I don't know if we have a play clock or not, but whatever. In motion comes Sack to the near sideline. Here's Fenwick to throw. Empty backfield. He's going down the middle of the field. Overthrows his man, Flores, incomplete. Pass a little bit too high. He was open momentarily. It'll be 3rd down for George Washington. Their first attempt at a 3rd down conversion tonight. 3rd and 8. Back at their 29-yard line. Again, the Patriots look to the sideline to get the play call from head coach Steve Edwards. And he'll send 3 wideouts to the left and 1 to the right. It'll be Valentine in the backfield with Fenwick. Tomcats showing blitz in a 3-man front. And now they're going to play a little audible. Now they're showing blitz again with a 4-man front. Here comes Edens. Here comes Fenwick over the middle. Got his man, Giacomo, and he dropped it again. Nearly picked off back there by Cam Davis. He bobbled it, couldn't hang on. And George Washington will be forced to punt the football as the Patriots go 3 and out. 4th down and 8 for George Washington. Their punter is Price. Back in single safety, Cam Davis standing back at about his 40-45-yard line. 4th and 8 for George Washington at their own 28-yard line. Should be about the 29, but they gave Ashland an extra yard there. George Washington, a player short, so they run one out real fast. And he'll stand back there with Price, the punter. Awaits the snap. It's a good one. Tomcats not coming. It's high, very short. Davis going to let it hit the 40, 35. Inside the 30, big roll in down to the 25, 26-yard line. Nice punt by Price of 47 yards. And the Tomcats start about the same place they started last time. They were 1st and 10 at their 25. Drove it right down the field, and this time they'll start at about, let's see where the official spots the football, at the 26. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tomcats as they start at their own 26-yard line, leading 6-0. We've got 6:22, or is it 8:22? 8:22 to go in the first quarter. Wide left goes Adkins and Houston, the wide side of the field. Nate Freese tied in on the right. Marucci out over the football. Strader's in the backfield, and Jennings is back there with him, along with Cam Davis. They line up in the eye to his left. Strader going to give it to Davis on the delay. Breaking tackles, gets short yardage, maybe a couple. Up near the 27, 28-yard line comes the sophomore, coming off his first 100-yard game a week ago at the stadium. And we'll give him 1 on the play, and we'll call it 2nd and 9 for the Cats now at their own 27-yard line. Football in the middle of the field. Houston and Adkins again go wide left, along with Davis. 3 wide outs to the short side. And in the backfield, Jennings with Strader in the shotgun formation. Here's the pass over to Adkins. He breaks 1 tackle across the 30. Run him out of bounds up near the 31-32, and it'll bring up 3rd down for the Cats. 3rd down, probably 4 or 5 yards to go. Ashland is 1 of 1 in 3rd down conversions tonight, as they pick up 4 on that one. 3rd and 5 for the Cats at their own 31-yard line, leading at 6-0 here in the early going. Strader looks to the sideline, goes to the huddle, and has a play call from Coach Tackett, and sends Houston and Adkins to the near side, the wide side of the field. Jennings and Davis are in the I formation on the right side of Strader, who's in the shotgun formation. Strader takes the snap. He's going to give it to Davis up the middle. Big hole, 35. First down across the 37, 38, 39-yard line. Just a quick hitter straight up the gut for Cam Davis and the Tomcats, who convert another 3rd down. And the Cats keep the chains a-moving. That'll take it from the 36, or 31. That's a gain of about 11 on the play. It's 1st and 10 for the Cats at their own 41. Strader in the shotgun. He's going to give on the delay. Here comes Cam. Bounces outside 40, 45. Up near the 47, 48-yard line comes a hard-running sophomore. Had over 100 yards rushing a week ago and well on his way to doing it again tonight. They'll spot that football at the 48 and a gain of about 8. 2nd and 2 for the Tomcats, just shy of midfield. Adkins and Freeze come to the near side. It's Davis and Houston to the left. Twin wideouts both sides. Football in the middle of the field. Braxton Jennings in the shotgun with Strader. Strader to throw. Tried to go to his big tight end Freeze, and it's knocked away nicely. Back there by Sowards, incomplete. He came right over the right shoulder of Freeze and knocked it away, and it's 3rd down. Tomcats are 2 of 2 in 3rd down conversions tonight. They have a 3rd and 2 at their own 48-yard line. Again, it's Adkins to the left with Davis and Houston. Freeze is your tight end on the right. Strader in the shotgun with Jennings back there with him. Marucci out over the football. Strader takes a snap. Going to give it to Jennings. 1st down 50 down to the 47 of GW. Goes a hard-running junior halfback. Tomcats pick up their 6th first down of the night and convert another 3rd down. They're 3 for 3 in that department on a gain of 5 for Braxton. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Now at the GW 47. They've crossed the 50 again. Adkins and Freeze to the near side. Up on top, Jennings and Houston. Davis in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun again. George Washington in a 3-man front. Here comes the blitz. Flag on the play. Tomcats, I think, jumped the gun. Yep, they did. First penalty of the night. Chad Tackett and I talked about that during the pregame. If you didn't hear, we didn't have a penalty last week. Not one. But we had 9 in the first game against Raceland and none last week. Well, we got our first one. It's now 1st and 15 for the Cats. Football crosses the 50 back to the 48-yard line. The clock rolling at 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tomcats leading 6-0. Houston to the left with Jennings. To the near side, Adkins and Freeze. Again, Strader in the shotgun. Cam Davis back there with him. 3-man front. Here comes the blitz. Strader going to roll to his right. Got his man Jennings, and he can't hang on at the 50 down to about the 48. Ball thrown a little bit low for Mr. Jennings. Right about his shins. Couldn't quite come up with I think it was running before he caught it because he had a lot of real estate in front of him. 2nd and 15 for the Cats now at their own 48-yard line. Asher Adkins goes to the left with Freeze, and to the near side is Houston. Jennings is also going to go on the slot on the left. Cam Davis will be in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun formation. 2nd and long. Strader takes, he looks, near side Houston's got it, 50, 45, straight arms a man to the 40, and out of bounds they take him at about the 39-yard line, just short of the first down. Nice little pass to the near side, and Coach Steve Dowdy saw that and relayed it to Coach Tackett, and that's a big gainer on the play of about 13. 3rd down for the Tomcats. And about 2. At the George Washington 39. Adkins goes to the left, Houston to the right. Jennings and Davis are in the backfield. 1 on each side of Strader, who's in the shotgun. 3rd down and short. Strader's going to keep it himself off the left side. Bumbles forward. Don't think he got there. Maybe got a yard to about the 39. Maybe the 38, but I believe he's going to come up about a yard short. So the Tomcats can't convert on that 3rd down, even though they've converted perfectly tonight on 3 of 3. And, well, they say no gain on that one. So now it's 4th down for the Cats, and will Coach Chad Tackett gamble on 4th and 2 at the GW 39? I believe he will. He will. Houston to the left, Adkins to the near side. Ashland leading 6-0. Jennings and Davis in the backfield split in the shotgun. 4th and 2, Strader up the gut. He's got the first down and more inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Just follows that big offensive line. And they just blow them off the football. On a gain of 5 and a Tomcat first down, they're 7th of the night as they convert on 4th down on that one. 1st and 10 for the Tomcats now at the George Washington 34. Clock at 3:45 of the first quarter. Ashland leading 6-0 and driving again. They started both drives at their 25. Left side goes Adkins, right side Houston and Jennings. That's the short side of the field. Strader's got Davis in the backfield with him. As he awaits the snap, Jennings goes in motion. They go to the power sweep. He'll cut it up. Now cuts it down. Doesn't get much. Maybe a couple of yards down near the 32. Trying to follow his blockers that time was Braxton Jennings, and it held him up. I think maybe if he'd have bounced that one outside a little bit more, he might have been able to gain a little bit more yardage because he only got one. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Cats now at the George Washington 33-yard line. Football's moved to the far hash mark. Houston will go to that far side. Adkins and Freeze will come to the near side. And now Cam Davis goes in the slot on the left side. And Jennings is in the backfield with Strader on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz. Strader to throw. Got his man Houston. 30, 25, cuts it back. First down near the 22, 23-yard line goes Brandon Houston. Just a little quick out to the left side, and George Washington can't answer right now for that. Well, that Tomcats got a terrible spot there. They'll spot the football at the 24, and that is going to be shy of the first down maybe. That's a terrible spot, but that's the way it goes. Official comes out. He's going to stop the clock with 2:38 to go in the quarter and bring out the chains. That's a terrible spot. That's really bad. So they'll bring out the chains. They'll measure. It looks to be short by about a half a yard, to be honest with you. That'll bring up 3rd and short for the Cats at the George Washington 24. There's the stretch. Ooh, a little bit closer than I thought. Just short by about the nose of the football. It's 3rd down. 3rd down for the Cats and less than a yard at George Washington 24. But we're in 4-down territory. Strader goes to the sideline, gets a play from Coach Tackett, and heads back out as they stretch the chains and put the football down at the George Washington 24. 3rd and inches. Football at the far hash mark. Houston will come to the near side along with Adkins. Strader, Jennings, and Davis in the shotgun with Strader back there. 3rd and less than a yard at the 24 of GW. Strader awaits the whistle from as they put the chains down. Now they're ready to go. Wind the clock up and away we'll go. And now we got a timeout called by whom? The official. No sign from who called it. I don't know what they're doing. It's 3rd down, not 4th. Oh, the marker over there said 4th. Yeah, that's a home cook. Here we go. 3rd down. We got 2 downs to get inches. Strader lines up in the shotgun. Awaits a snap. He's going to give it to Braxton. Straight up the gut. First down as he plows down near the 20. Still on his feet down near the 19-yard line. They can't bring him down. Nice run by Braxton Jennings. Tomcats pick up their 8th first down. Just moving the football, and give credit to the offensive line. They're doing a marvelous job. They are just blowing George Washington off of it. 1st and 10 for the Tomcats now as they're into the red zone for the 2nd time at the George Washington 20. It'll be Adkins and Houston to the left. And Cam Davis and Jennings. Nope, it's Tay Thomas. Jennings will get a break. In the backfield with Strader. In the shotgun, Strader gives to Davis. He'll run to the far side. Can't get away from the would-be tackler, and he'll go down after about a yard loss at the 21. Good tackle over there on the far side as Davis loses one. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Tomcats. Clock at a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Ashland leading 6-0, and GW will call a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 11 when we come back with the Tomcats at the George Washington 21-yard line here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Your friends and staff at Ashland Office Supply wish the best of luck to the Ashland Tomcats this season. Ashland Office Supply has been serving the tri-state for over 50 years and is the place the Ashland area comes to for everything office related. And they mean everything. Binders, folders, classroom and cleaning supplies. They'll even help you with office furniture, break room snacks and supplies, and so much more. Stop by today at South 29th Street or visit their sister location, Office Furniture USA at 2781 Winchester Avenue and online at ashlandoffice.com.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 43 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says go Tomcats.
Now, back to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Washington, Adkins and Freeze come to the right. It'll be Jennings and Houston to the left. Straighter to throw. Here comes the pressure. Lobson in the end zone. Houston, touchdown. Tomcats, he's there. He took that one in. A beautiful floater into the end zone for Brandon Houston, and the Cats out on top 12-0 on the 21-yard scoring strike from Strader to Houston. Tomcats obviously will go with 4-2 with 1:29 to go here in the quarter. Having had their first extra point blocked, Tomcats will try and make up with it here with a 2-point conversion. Strader heads to the sideline, comes back to the huddle. Asher Adkins will go out of the game at a wide out. Tay Thomas and Cam Davis are in there, along with Brandon Houston. And to the right comes Davis and Houston. Davis now going to line up almost as a tight end. And it'll be Strader going up under center. In the I formation, Thomas and Jennings. They go in motion. Strader to throw. Freeze wide open. Got the 2-point conversion. Nate Freeze comes across the middle on the slant. And the Tomcats with a 2-point conversion now lead it 14-0 with 1:29 to go in the first quarter. Tomcats up by a couple of touchdowns here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Whether you're starting college for the first time or thinking about a career change, Ashland Community and Technical College is here to help you reach your goals. ACTC is now registering new students for 12-week and 8-week classes. Don't wait. Start your path to a new career today. Visit ashland.kctcs.edu for more information. Ashland Community and Technical College. Your success equals our success.
Giovanni's offers fantastic Italian dishes like spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Their menu also includes the best sandwiches in town, from the stromboli to the Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. Fresh, hot, and delicious, Giovanni's Pizza can be delivered right to your door. Experience the quality of Giovanni's Pizza without compromise. Giovanni's says good luck and go Tomcats on the upcoming season.
This is Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Houston's got to go ahead, and the ensuing kickoff with the Cats leading 14-0. Another bouncer, bouncing, and falling on at the 32-yard line by an up man. That is number 7, Aldridge, I think, yeah. And the Patriots of George Washington will start now trailing 14-0 at their own 32. Tomcats again march 75 yards, this time 15 plays. What a beautiful drive. Houston, the 21-yard touchdown pass from Strader. Strader went to Freeze for the 2-point conversion, and the Cats lead it 14-0. First time GW had the ball, they went 3 and out. 3 consecutive passes and didn't complete a one. All right, Fenwick's got the shotgun going. He's got Farrell comes to the near side for Washington, George Washington. Here's Fenwick throwing out in the flat to Sack, who's got it. 32, 35, cuts back. Nice run to 40, 45, midfield. Cam Davis trying to chase him down to 40, 35, and they finally get him run out of bounds at the Tomcat 31, 32-yard line. Nice pass out in the flat from Fenwick to Sack, and the Tomcats missing several tackles. And that's a gain of about 28 and about 35 yards, and George Washington's first down of the night. 1st and 10 for George Washington at the Tomcat 33 or 32. It's probably closer to the 32. 1st and 10 at the Tomcat 32. Fenwick again looks at the near sideline. He's got Farrell and Valentine wide left. And Sack is in the backfield with him. Over on the right side, you've got Giacomo, the short side of the field. Fenwick has the play from head coach Edwards and ready to go. Tomcats in a three-man front. Fenwick to throw again. He pops. He's got all day across the middle. Got Giacomo. Touchdown. Wide open. Giacomo wide open across the middle. Tomcat defense went to sleep on that one, and GW is right back in this ball game. And it comes with just 1:07 to go here in the first quarter. They march it right down the field in no time flat. Giacomo. 32-yard pass from Fenwick, as Fenwick will get his second touchdown pass of the year. Price to try the extra point. Lines are down. They try to cut the lead down to 7. Waits a snap. It's a good one. Good hold, and Price gets it right down the middle. So with 1:07 to go here in the first quarter, it's now Ashland 14 and George Washington 7 here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Resulting in a Fenwick touchdown pass to Gunnar Flores. And your score is Ashland
Flores,
14,
sorry.
GW 7.
Clark's Pumping Shop is proud to serve the tri-state area with well-lit, clean, fully stocked stores where you'll find exceptional customer service. Clark's Pumping Shop offers excellent prices on everyday items and great monthly specials on items that you love. Download their app from the App Store for even more great value. Clark's Pumping Shop, a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. They ensure that you'll have a wonderful experience that will make you want to return, refresh, and refuel at Clark's Pumping Shop.
Stop by your local McDonald's after the big game and celebrate with a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke. Or enjoy their delicious Chicken McNuggets, Filet-O-Fish, Quarter Pounder with cheese, or other sandwich of your choice with the best fries around. Download the McDonald's app and order ahead to save time for either dine-in or drive-thru. And take advantage of the great deals found only on the app. McDonald's is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
You're listening to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Well, it didn't take the Patriots George Washington to get very much, and it's another lofty kick taken by Houston at his 30. Edge to the far sideline at the 35. Up the sideline he goes, up across the 38, 39, run out of bounds on the far side about the 40. George Washington went 68 yards in 2 plays. 32-yard pass from Fenwick to Flores. Price booted the extra point, and it's 14-7. Ashland leads it 1st and 10 for the Tomcats now as they start with better field position than they've had the first 2 drives. The first 2 drives they drove it 75 and 75. Now they'll start at their own 40. Well, they'll give him the 41. 1st and 10 for the Cats. First quarter inside, a minute to go. To the near side, you've got Lyons. Sam Lyons is into the game along with Jennings. Freeze and Houston to the left. They give it straight up the gut. That's Thomas, I think, who carries up near the 45-yard line as Tay gets his second carry of the night for a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Cats now at their own 45-yard line. On top, 14-7. Strader looks to the sideline, to the huddle, and back out. He's got Adkins and Freeze to the near side and Lyons to the left. Jennings also coming to the wide side. 3 wide outs to the right. In the backfield is Tay Thomas with Strader. 2nd and 6. Tay Thomas off the left. Nope, Strader's going to keep it. Here he comes across 40, 50. He's got a blocker at the 45, 40. And they run him out of bounds at the GW 40-yard line. Nice pickup by the big guy, LeBryant Strader. Pickup of about 15, and for the Tomcats, that's their 10th first down of the night. Do you believe that? We're still in the first quarter with 16 seconds to go. 1st and 10 Ashland at the GW 40-yard line. Adkins goes up on top. Freeze is your tight end on the right. Lyons and Jennings will go left. Strader's got Tay Thomas in the backfield with him. Marucci out over the football on 1st and 10. Thomas straight up the gut, bounces outside, 5-10, he's loose at the 30, bounces outside the 25, down to the 20, to the 18-yard line goes Tay. Big gainer for Tay. That'll stop the clock at 6 seconds, but they will start it back up as soon as they place the football at the 14-yard line, a gain of 26 for the Cats. Another first down, their 11th of the game. Wow. Tomcats have now rushed for 105 yards in this first quarter, and that will end the first quarter. At the end of one, it's Ashland 14 and George Washington 7. We'll be back with the second 12 in a moment here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
KFB, the Better Bank, has been making local decisions since 1931, creating strong roots in Northeast Kentucky and surrounding areas. Your community is our community. From checking accounts to retirement planning and everything in between, we can help. You love our community, and so do we. Local banking, local decisions, stronger community. Visit kfb.bank today to see what KFB can do for you. KFB, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Giovanni's Downtown Ashland and the Creative Cow are avid supporters of the Tomcats. Yes Pizza, ice cream and waffles, and milkshakes. Stop by before or after the game for daily specials. Giovanni's Downtown Ashland party specials. Pick 2 or 4, always on special. And our family meal is always only $19.99. Stop by the Creative Cow, featuring ice cream and waffles and now milkshakes. Next door to Giovanni's, 724 Greenup Avenue. Get the app, giovannis.hungerrush.com, and order online. Go Tomcats.
Now, back to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats lead after one. We start at the second 12, and the Tomcats have the football at the 19-yard line. Is that about right? Into the red zone for the third time tonight. Go the Cats. First and 10 for Ashland at the George Washington 19. Portsmouth leads Greenup 15-8. Thanks to Stottlemyre for the score. South Point leading Russell 7-zip. Boyd and East Carter are tied at 7. Ironton 20 and Fairland 7. And Jackson leads Wheelersburg 14-0. First and 10 for the Cats at the 19 of GW, leading at 14-7 and trying to tack on more. Asher Adkins will go wide left. Brandon Houston is up on top, the short side of the field. Jennings is the blocking back for Cam Davis, who's in the shotgun with Strader. There goes Cam up the middle. He's got 2, maybe 3, down near the 16. Tomcats in that first quarter rushed for 104 yards and passed for another 97. They got 200 yards in total offense in the first quarter. They'll spot the football at the 17, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Cats in the red zone at the 17-yard line of George Washington. Football to far hash mark. Strader bursts out the play, and Houston will go to the right side. Adkins will come to the left. Again, Jennings and Davis in the shotgun with Strader. Nate Freeze is your tight end on the left side. Now Jennings will line up as a tight end on the right. They give it to, Strader rolls left into pressure. He's got his man under through Jennings at the 15. He was under pressure and just couldn't get enough under that one. And it's third down for the Tomcats. They are in 4-down territory at the 17 of George Washington, leading at 14-7. But the Patriots could gain a little momentum here if they can stop the Tomcats. They were able to score in just 2 plays. They went the length of the field and got right back in it. Adkins to the right and Houston to the left. Strader's got Jennings in the backfield with him. Nate Freeze is a tight end on the right, the short side. Strader awaits a snap. 3rd and long. Go to Houston through his hands and incomplete down to the 5. It'll be 4th down. Adkins had a nice draw on it, but couldn't quite bring it in. It's 4th down for the Cats. The good news is they're 1 of 1 in 4th down conversions. They'll have a 4th and 8 at the 17 of George Washington. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Ashland leads at 14-7. Strader has a play from the sideline, heads back out. He'll send Asher Adkins and Nate Freeze to the right. Jennings and Houston will come to the left. And Tay Thomas will be in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. George Washington sent everybody that last time. It's 4th and 8. Let's see what Strader can do here. Strader, here they come. He rolls to his right, looking downfield, tucks it and run to the 10. First down to the 5, down to the 4 goes LeBryant Strader. He just gives you that ability that he can run with the football, and he'll do it. take the football down inside the 10. They'll spot it right at the 5. And another Tomcat first down. That's their 12th of the night, and they convert a big 4th down. First and goal for the Cats at the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Tomcats, who lead it by a touchdown. Atkins and Houston left. Jennings in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Double tights to give it to Jennings. Bounces outside, lunges forward maybe a yard to maybe the 4. Didn't get much. Second and goal for the Cats at the George Washington 4. 10.5 minutes to go in the half. Ashland leading at 14-7. Second and goal for the Cats. Football in the middle of the field. Strader again has the play from the sideline and relays it to his teammates in the huddle. Marucci out over the football. He'll send Adkins and Houston to the left side. Nate Freeze is a tight end right. You've got Tay Thomas and Jennings in the backfield in the I formation, lined up on the left side of Strader. The offset I, give it to Jennings. He sidesteps one, gets down to the 3, 2, 1. Is he in? The official says yes. Touchdown, Tomcats. Braxton Jennings goes in from 5 yards out, and the Cats back out on top 20-7. Tomcats have had the football 3 times and have scored all 3 times. This one comes with 9:51 to go in the half. Jennings gets his first touchdown of the night. And then to try the extra point will be Sexton. The last time they tried one, they had it blocked. So let's see what the Tomcats can do here, and hopefully Sexton can split the uprights. Adkins will snap it. Houston will hold it. Ball is down on its way, and this time right down Broadway. We got 9:57 to go and 9:51 to go in the half. It's now Ashland 21 and George Washington 7 here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to DescoFCU.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 43 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says go Tomcats.
Whether you're starting college for the first time or thinking about a career change, Ashland Community and Technical College is here to help you reach your goals. ACTC is now registering new students for 12-week and 8-week classes. Don't wait. Start your path to a new career today. Visit ashland.kctcs.edu for more information. Ashland Community and Technical College. Your success equals our success.
Giovanni's offers fantastic Italian dishes like spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Their menu also includes the best sandwiches in town, from the stromboli to the Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. Fresh, hot, and delicious, Giovanni's Pizza can be delivered right to your door. Experience the quality of Giovanni's Pizza without compromise. Giovanni's says good luck and go Tomcats on the upcoming season.
KFB, the Better Bank, has been making local decisions since 1931, creating strong roots in Northeast Kentucky and surrounding areas. Your community is our community. From checking accounts to retirement planning and everything in between, we can help. You love our community, and so do we. Local banking, local decisions, stronger community. Visit KFB.bank today to see what KFB can do for you. KFB, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back at the hill here in Charleston, where the Tomcats lead it 21-7. The Tomcats marched 60 yards in 9 plays. Jennings got his first touchdown of the night, and Sexton made it 21-7. First and 10 for South Charleston. We're in Charleston, and it's George Washington. George Washington has 68 yards passing, and they have not run the football yet. Not one time. Tomcats, I think one of their strategies tonight is just drive, and run the clock. So George Washington, who's a quick strike type team, can't get the ball back. And so far it's been successful. 3 drives, 3 scores for the Cats. And all consuming a lot of time and a lot of yardage. 1st and 10 for George Washington at their 29. First time with their football, they went 3 and out. Second time, 2 plays, 68 yards for the score. Fenwick is your quarterback. He's got Valentine in the backfield. Wide out to the near side comes Giacomo. And 3 wide outs to the left, Sowards and Flores and Sack. I don't know what we're waiting on, but we're waiting on something. Football at the far hash mark as Fenwick awaits the snap. Tomcats in a 3-man front, not showing blitz this time. Now they are, as here comes Edens, and Fenwick is going to elude him. He's headed upfield. He's going to go long. Ball intended for Sowards. He's got it. He went up over Lyons and took it at the Ashland 33. Great catch by Sowards. And George Washington very quickly moves it right down the field. 39-yard pass completion, and they pick up their third first down of the night. 1st and 10 for GW at the Ashland 33-yard line. Great catch by Sowards. He took that one out of the hands of Sam Lyons. 2 wide outs to the left and 1 to the right. Fenwick's going to give first running play. Valentine 30-25 down to the 23, maybe 22-yard line. Goes Valentine. Not enough for the first down, but a nice run by Valentine. As they'll put it right at the 23. He's got to go to just about the 22. So a gain of 9. Nope, first down they say. Okay, we'll give him 10. So their first rushing play results in a first down at the Tomcat 23-yard line. Fenwick in the shotgun. 2 wide outs left, 1 to the right. Here's Fenwick, throws it out in the flat to Sack. Sack's got the 29. There's a flag. There's a hold over on the far sideline as Sack takes it inside the 15 to the 13, but they'll bring it back as they'll have a holding call on George Washington. The blocker out front for Sack was holding Cam Davis. So they'll bring that one back, and that'll be the penalty against George Washington tonight. Stops the clock at 9. Well, it's still at 9:51. That's where we were when we scored. Why is the clock not running? So that'll take the football, from the point of infraction back to about the 25, 26, 26-yard line. First down all over again. The clock is not running, and for what reason, I do not know. I guess it's not working. It's been stuck at 9:51 since George Washington took the football. Ashland scored at 9:51. Fenwick to throw, as he always does. He's looking out in the flat. That ball's picked off, and dropped by Sawyer Edens. Had it in his hands and couldn't come up with it. Incomplete. Second down for George Washington, and about 14 at the Tomcat 26. So I guess somebody is going to keep the clock on the field, I presume. Fenwick is your quarterback. He'll send Sack and Sowards to the left, the short side. Giacomo and Flores will come to the right. On 2nd and long at the Tomcat 26, Ashland leading 21-7. Fenwick looking. Now he's going to call an audible. Looks to the sideline to Coach Edwards and is ready to go. Awaits a snap. He's going to keep it himself straight up the middle. He's got the 50, down to the 25-20. Maybe down near the 19-yard line goes Fenwick, the quarterback. Not enough for the first down. It'll bring up 3rd down for George Washington, where they're 0-1 tonight. They have it at the Tomcat 19, and again, it'll be about 3rd down and 7 at the Ashland 19-yard line. George Washington into the red zone for the first time tonight. Fenwick has Sowards to the left, 3 wideouts to the right. Flores, Giacomo, and I think Sowards. In motion goes Sack. Fenwick to throw, looking down the middle. In pass intended, picked off and dropped by Jack Jennings in the end zone, incomplete. Nearly caught by Giacomo, who tried to make a circus catch after Jennings had it in his hands but couldn't come up with it. 4th down for George Washington, trailing 21-7. They've got no choice but to go for it. Ashland leading 21-7. It'll be 4th down and 7 for George Washington at the Tomcat 19-yard line. Look to the sideline for the play for Fenwick and the Patriots. We've got 3 wideouts to the right, the wide side of the field, and 1 to the left. Fenwick in the shotgun. Sacks back there with him. Fenwick to throw. He's got time across the middle, and it's caught nicely by Valentine at the 10. It breaks a tackle down to the 5, down to the 2-yard line. Nice run by Valentine after he caught the football. And picks up the big first down for the Patriots as they convert a big 4th down. They'll spot it right at the 1 and a gain of 18. 1st and goal for the Patriots at the Ashland 1. Wide left goes Sowards. Valentine in the backfield. Fenwick will go up under center with double tight ends now. Fenwick awaits the snap, gives to Valentine up the middle, and he's in for the score. Fenwick goes in from 1 yard out. Or did he? Official says, I thought there was one official here on the near sideline said yes, but they said no. No gain. Good job by the Tomcat defense. Nice goal line stand there. 2nd and goal for George Washington at the Tomcat 1. Trailing by 2 touchdowns. Fenwick will take it in himself, and he will get there this time. Fenwick goes in from 1 yard out, and GW is back on the board, trailing 21-13. Don't know how much time's left because the clock is not working. Fenwick gets the 1 yard run, and Ashland leads it 21-13. Patriots, Price is in to try the extra point. Sowers will hold it. Lines are down. Trying to get within 7 are the Patriots. Sowers awaits the snap, a good one, and Price splits the uprights. Don't know how much time's on the clock, but it's Ashland 21 and George Washington 14 here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340. I don't hear anything.
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to DescoFCU.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 43 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says go Tomcats.
This is Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Houston with a kickoff of the 25 up the far sideline, 35-40, 45, still pushing his way across midfield and down to the George Washington 48. Great return by Brandon Houston. The Tomcats will have a short field. After George Washington scores, a 1 yard run by Fenwick, capping off a 70-yard 8-play drive. Price makes it 21-14 Tomcats. And Ashland will start 1st and 10 at the George Washington 48. Have no idea how much time's left. They showing 12 minutes on the scoreboard. I would say probably 6-7 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood. Houston goes to the right side, Adkins to the left, the wide side, and Jennings is in the slot on the right. Strader in the shotgun's got Tay Thomas. Strader over to Jennings. He's got it. 45, breaking a tackle down near the 43-yard line. Goes Braxton Jennings. I think that's his first catch of the year. From the 48, they'll spot the football, and we got an injured George Washington player over on the far sideline as Jennings picks up 6 on the pass. So they will stop the clock, and with a cramp for a George Washington player at the about the 43-44 after a gain of 6 from Strader to Jennings. And let's catch up some scores. Doc Stottlemeyer's keeping me fully stocked tonight. Well, let's see what you got, Doc. Here we go. We got Meigs leading Colgrove 30-6, Ironton 34, Fairland 7. Fairland scored first, and then Ironton scored 34 unanswered. Greenup and Portsmouth are tied at 15. South Point leads Russell 7-0. Boyd and East were tied at 7. And I want to say hello to everybody at the Westwood Giovanni's. They're listening tonight for Tomcat football. And Dale White, my dear friend, is over there eating. You dog, you. All right, 2nd and 4 for Ashland at the 42 of George Washington. Clock is at 9:51 and running. No, 4:51. Sorry. In motion, Atkins. I give it to Tay Thomas. He'll bounce it outside to the short side. 40, first down to the 35 of George Washington goes Tay Thomas. Take it from the 42. They'll spot it down near the 36-yard line. A gain of 6 and another Tomcat first down. For Ashland, that's their 13th first down of the night. 1st and 10 for the Cats at the George Washington 36. Ashland leading 21-14. Clock rolling with 4.5. To the near side, Houston and Adkins and Jennings. 3 wide outs to the wide side. Tay Thomas in the backfield to Strader's left in the shotgun. Strader gives to, going to keep it himself. Look downfield, throws it to wide open Jennings. 30, 25. Breaks a tackle at the 25 to the 20. Still on his feet and still wrestled out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Back-to-back catches for Braxton Jennings and the Tomcats, and another Cat first down. And the Tomcats back into the red zone for the 4th time tonight. 1st and 10 for the Cats at the 18-yard line. First and 10 at the 18 of George Washington. Wide left, Adkins up on top. Houston, Cam Davis in the backfield, gives it to Cam, as does Strader. Didn't get much, couple of yards. Football apparently came loose, and it did. And Strader, that's Cole Christian, has to fall on it back at the line of scrimmage. May have even lost a yard. Yep, lost a yard as Tomcats lose one there. Cam Davis didn't quite get the handoff there. And it'll be 2nd and 11 from the 19 of George Washington. Clock rolling with 3:45 to go in the half. Ashland leading it 21-14. George Washington will get the second half kickoff, so it's very important that Tomcats put another score on the board. 3 wideouts right. Tay Thomas to the right of Strader, and Tay's going to get it on the counter belly. 10-5. Touchdown, Tomcats. Tay Thomas goes in untouched from 19 yards out. And the Tomcats lead at 27 with 3:26 to go in the half. 27-14. Tay Thomas gets his first touchdown of the night. 19-yard run. Whoop, holding. We're going to bring it back. Yeah, doggone it. Here we go. Here we go. Here come the flags. Yeah, that's to be expected when you're on the road. They start taking them from you. So the 19-yard run by Tay Thomas, and the Tomcat score is erased. And that'll take the football back out to the 26-yard line.
second down for the Tomcats. They got to go to about the 9 for the first down. The ball's at about the 27. In motion goes Adkins. Strader's going to keep it himself. He's going to try and get it outside, and they're all over him. He got a couple of yards maybe to the 25. We'll bring up third down for the Cats. Ashland make that 5 of 6 in third down conversions tonight. They got a third and long now as they have it at the 26 of George Washington. Clock rolling with 3 minutes to go in the half. Ashland leading 21-14. Cats have scored every time they've touched the football. Strader to the sideline, has his play and heads back out. Football in the middle of the field. Houston goes wide right. Freeze and Adkins come to the left along with Jennings. And Tay Thomas will be in the backfield with Strader. On third down and long. Strader to throws. Got time. He's going to go down into the end zone. Not going to hit his man. It's way overthrown, incomplete, and into the band. And that'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down for the Cats. They are 2 of 2 in fourth down conversions tonight. And they got a fourth and long. The football sets at the 26. They got to go just inside the 9 for the first down. You do the math. Fourth down for the Tomcats, who lead at 21-14. Football in the middle of the field. Strader returns to the huddle with the play. Marucci out of the ball. Adkins and Freeze will go to the right. And Jennings is going to come to the near side, along with Brandon Houston. And in the backfield, you've got Tay Thomas with Strader in the shotgun. Fourth and long. Strader to throw. Here comes the blitz. He throws it out in the flat. Tay Thomas has got it. 10. He's inside the 10 to the 5. He's going to get in for the touchdown, Tomcats. Great run by Tay Thomas, wide open out in the flat. He goes in from 26 yards out. The Tomcats collect yet another Tomcat touchdown. And this one will count. There are no flags. 2:24 left to go in the half. Thomas gets his first touchdown of the night. 26-yard pass from Strader. And it is 27-7. Sexton to try the extra point. Houston will hold it, and Asher Adkins will snap it. Houston awaits a snap. He's ready. And there it is, a good one, and Jake Sexton will just get it inside the left upright. So with 2:24 to go in the half, it's now Ashland 28, George Washington 14 here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to DescoFCU.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
Giovanni's offers fantastic Italian dishes like spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Their menu also includes the best sandwiches in town, from the stromboli to the Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. Fresh, hot, and delicious, Giovanni's Pizza can be delivered right to your door. Experience the quality of Giovanni's Pizza without compromise. Giovanni's says good luck and go Tomcats on the upcoming season.
You're listening to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats march 48 yards, short field, 8 plays. Tay Thomas gets a 26-yard touchdown pass on fourth down from Strader. And Sexton boots the extra point, and it's 28-14. Houston with a kickoff, another squib down the middle of the field, bouncing around, picked up by the deep man at about the 15 up to the 20, 30, 31-yard line. That was Farrell, and George Washington will start. After their first series, the Tomcats were able to stop them, but since then, the Patriots have had their way with the Tomcats as they marched it right down the field, and they've done it quickly. First and 10 for George Washington. They start at their own 31, but now trailing again by 2 touchdowns. 2:18 to go in the half. George Washington, according to my count, still has all 3 of their timeouts. Fenwick in the shotgun to throw again. Looking. He's got time. Got his man sacked across the 35 up near the 36-yard line. Gain of about 5.
Fenwick's pass complete to play.
2nd and 5 for George Washington at their 36. 2 wideouts to the near side, and Flores and Giacomo. And to the left, now 2 to the left. And Fenwick in the shotgun at the far hash mark. He's going to look to throw. Here comes the blitz. He's going to throw out in the flat. Got his man incomplete, they say, as he was out of bounds up near the Ashland 45-yard line. 3rd down for George Washington. They're 0 for 2 in 3rd down conversions tonight. We've got 1:41 to go in the half, and Ashland leading 28-14. Be nice to go in with a 2-touchdown lead since George Washington gets the second half kickoff. Fenwick ducked twin wideouts to both sides again. Now calls an audible from the huddle. And the offensive coordinator motions something out, and Fenwick's ready to go now. On 3rd and 5, Fenwick looks to throw. He's looking out in the flat, got his man. That's Flores, first down across the 40, up near the 43, 44-yard line. Little pass out in the flat. It was plenty. George Washington gets the first down on a gain of 8. 1st and 10 for George Washington now at their own 44, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Fenwick looks to throw from the near hash mark, going downtown to the near side. Ball knocked away out of bounds, intended for Giacomo. We'll stop the clock with 1:20 to go. Ashland leading at 28-14, 2nd and 10, George Washington at their 44. Tomcats just basically rushing 3. Sometimes they'll send Duckweiler or Edens, maybe even Sexton from time to time. Fenwick looks to the sideline to get the play. He's got double wideouts at each side. In the backfield, Valentine with Fenwick. 2nd and 10, Fenwick looks to throw. Here comes the pressure from Rogers. He gets away. 45-50, 45-40. Needs a block at the 35, sideline and out of bounds at the Ashland 34. Great run by Fenwick. He made something out of nothing. First and 10 for George Washington, the Ashland 34. Tomcats leading 28-14, just over a minute to go at 1:08 of the half. Fenwick again looks at the sideline. He's got 3 wideouts to the right and 2 to the left, an empty backfield for Fenwick. Fenwick takes a snap. Here comes the blitz. Here comes Edens. Fenwick's going to have to eat it. No, he's going to throw it incomplete at the Ashland 30. Pass intended for Flores or Giacomo, but he just basically threw that one away to go away from the sack. 2nd and 10 for GW. Clock at 1:02 to go here in the half, and Ashland up 28-14. 2nd and 10 at the Ashland 34. Again, Fenwick looks to the sideline to get the play from Coach Edwards. Again, 2 wideouts to the left, the short side of the field, and 3 come to the right. Empty backfield for Fenwick. Now Sack's going to join him back there. He'll flank him on his left. Fenwick looks to throw. He's throwing the screen near side. He's got Sack 40, 35, 30. He's still on his feet, and they bring him down to 29. Not enough for the first down. It'll pass out in the flat and the screen, and George Washington will stop the clock with 52 seconds to go as they burn their first time out of the night. It'll be 3rd down now on a gain of about 5. Tomcat football and basketball, of course, you can listen now to the game on your phone by downloading Cat Sports 93.3 app. Get that at your app store, or find the link by visiting catsports933.com. Listen to the game on your computer by logging on to catsports933.com. You can listen to Cat Sports 933 and 1340 on your Amazon device. You just say, Alexa, Enable Cat Sports 933 and 1340, and you are ready, set, and ready to go. 3rd and 5 for George Washington. They're 1 of 3 in third down conversions tonight. They have it at the Ashland 29, trailing by 2 touchdowns with 52 seconds to go. I still have them with 2 timeouts remaining. It'll be Sowards and Sack to the left, Giacomo and Flores to the right. And Valentine will line up at the backfield with Fenwick in the shotgun formation. Tomcats showing blitz. They'll give it to Valentine off the right, and the Cats are all over him. He got a couple of yards down near the 27, and George Washington will burn another timeout because it's going to be 4th down. Good job for the Tomcats making that tackle in there. Might have been Cole Christian. Stacked him up at the 27 after a gain of 2. It's now 4th and 3. Another timeout for the Patriots. Tomcat corporate sponsors this year supporting all Tomcat athletics include Van Art Properties, Ashland Credit Union, the UK King's Daughters Medical Centers, Members Choice Credit Union, Premier Physical Therapy, Lewis Family Care, Brace Yourself Orthodontics, and People's Bank. Well, let's catch up on some scores from Doc Stottlemyre. Thank you, Doc. East Carter 14, Boyd County 7. Wheelersburg and Jackson are tied at 14. Greenup and Portsmouth tied at 15. Meigs leads Colgrove 36. And Ironton over Fairland 34-7. 4th and 3 for George Washington at the Ashland 27. Can the Tomcat defense come up with a big stop? Haven't been able to do anything since that first series. Wide left goes Sowards, Sack, and Flores to the near side. You've got Giacomo. In the backfield is Valentine with Fenwick in the shotgun as they bruck huddle. 4th and 3 at the Tomcat 27. The Tomcat defense meet the challenge here. Fenwick awaits the snap. He'll take it. Looks out in the flat. Now he's under pressure. Lets her fly. Incomplete at the Tomcat 10. Intended for Sowards. Great job defensively back there by Sam Lyons. And the Tomcat defense rises to the occasion. They ring the bell, and the Tomcats will take over. Ashland does have a timeout remaining, and you've got 41 seconds to go, leading 28-14. Why not? 1st and 10 Ashland at their 27. Good job by the Tomcat defense. Marucci brings them out. George Washington will get the second half kickoff. Will the Tomcats be content to sit on it, or will they try and put some more points on the board? Looks like they're content to sit on it because they got double tight ends. Strader will go up under center. So they'll snap the ball with 41 seconds to go, and that will do it for the first half. As Strader will give it to the official. As the clock rolling at 33 seconds. Ashland leading it 28-14, and that's where we'll go to the dressing room. George Washington got 7 more points in that second quarter. The Tomcats got 14 more, and the Tomcats have a 2-touchdown lead here at halftime. Ashland 28, George Washington 14. We'll come back and look at the first half scoring in just a few minutes here on Cat Sports 93.3 and AM 1340.
Giovanni's offers fantastic Italian dishes like spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Their menu also includes the best sandwiches in town, from the stromboli to the Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. Fresh, hot, and delicious, Giovanni's Pizza can be delivered right to your door. Experience the quality of Giovanni's Pizza without compromise. Giovanni's says good luck and go Tomcats on the upcoming season.
Stop by your local McDonald's after the big game and celebrate with a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke. Or enjoy their delicious chicken McNuggets, Filet-O-Fish, Quarter Pounder with cheese, or other sandwich of your choice with the best fries around. Download the McDonald's app and order ahead to save time for either dine-in or drive-thru. And take advantage of the great deals found only on the app. McDonald's is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Whether you're starting college for the first time or thinking about a career change, Ashland Community and Technical College is here to help you reach your goals. ACTC is now registering new students for 12-week and 8-week classes. Don't wait. Start your path to a new career today. Visit ashland.kctcs.edu for more information. Ashland Community and Technical College. Your success equals our success.
Clark's Pump and Shop and the Clark family have proudly served your family since 1976. Clark's Pump and Shop and the John W. Clark Oil Company has a goal to give back to the community in appreciation for your support. Clark Family Charities invest in various civic projects to benefit the area and also provide scholarships to local students with the Clark Family Scholarship and the Rodney Clark Memorial Scholarship. The Clark family is honored to invest in our future and is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. Return, refresh, and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop.
KFB, the Better Bank, has been making local decisions since 1931, creating strong roots in Northeast Kentucky and surrounding areas. Your community is our community. From checking accounts to retirement planning and everything in between, we can help. You love our community, and so do we. Local banking, local decisions, stronger community. Visit kfb.bank today to see what KFB can do for you. KFB, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Office Furniture USA wishes the best of luck to the Ashland Tomcats this season. Office Furniture USA has been serving Ashland area businesses for over 50 years to make sure your office is as up to date and as comfortable and inviting as your home. If you need new desks, chairs, and anything for your home away from home, your office, check out Office Furniture USA at 2781 Winchester Avenue or call 606-325-9119. Good luck to the Tomcats from Office Furniture USA, Winchester Avenue, Ashland.
It's time for the halftime report. Let's head back to the stadium for a recap of the first half on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats lead here at halftime, 28-14 over George Washington. Tomcats took the opening drive, went right down the field. Strader went over from 3 yards out, capping off a 75-yard, 9-play drive. With 8:56 to go, kick was blocked, and Ashland's lead was at 6-0. After holding George Washington on their first series, the Cats march it right back down the field again. 75 yards in 15 plays. Brandon Houston with a 21-yard pass from Strader. Getting the touchdown, Strader hit Freeze with a wide-open two-point conversion pass, and Ashland led it 14-0. Then George Washington's offense goes to work. They score with 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Flores takes a 32-yard pass from Fenwick. Only a two-play, 68-yard drive. Price made it 14-7 Ashland. Tomcats come right back as they just exchange scores, basically. With 9:51 to go in the first half, Jennings went over from 5 yards out. Another nice drive of 60 yards in 9 plays. Sexton made it 21-7 Tomcats. But George Washington comes right back. They march it down the field, 70 yards in 8 plays. Fenwick got a 1-yard touchdown run. Price made it 21-14 with the extra point. But the Tomcats weren't to be denied. A beautiful screen pass out in the flat to Tay Thomas. He goes in from 26 yards out on 4th down from Strader. A 48-yard, 8-play drive. Sexton with the extra point. And with just over 2:20 to go in the half, Ashland led it 28-14. But here comes George Washington right back down the field. But the good news is the Tomcats on 4th down were able to stop the drive as George Washington had a 4th and 3 inside the Tomcat 30, but couldn't come up with a first down. And the pass went awry, and the Tomcats held and hang on for the 2-touchdown lead here at half. George Washington will get the second half kickoff as they defer to the second half. So it's Ashland 28 and George Washington 14. We'll come back, hopefully have some first half stats for you and catch up on scores. That's all coming up. Stay with us here on Cat Sports 93.3 and AM 1340.
Stop by your local McDonald's after the big game and celebrate with a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke. Or enjoy their delicious chicken McNuggets, Filet-O-Fish, Quarter Pounder with cheese, or other sandwich of your choice with the best fries around. Download the McDonald's app and order ahead to save time for either dine-in or drive-thru. And take advantage of the great deals found only on the app. McDonald's is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Whether you're starting college for the first time or thinking about a career change, Ashland Community and Technical College is here to help you reach your goals. ACTC is now registering new students for 12-week and 8-week classes. Don't wait. Start your path to a new career today. Visit ashland.kctcs.edu for more information. Ashland Community and Technical College. Your success equals our success.
Hey, Tomcat fans, it's football season again, and that means fall is right around the bend. Ashland Milling Company has all the great products to help you with your lawn this fall. Falcon fescue grass, fertilizer, and lime. Be the envy of your neighborhood with a beautiful lawn. Give them a call or stop by at 110 9th Street, Ashland. Ashland Milling Company would like to say thanks to the tri-state area for your support for over 100 years. Ashland Milling Company says, go Tomcats.
Giovanni's offers fantastic Italian dishes like spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Their menu also includes the best sandwiches in town, from the stromboli to the Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. Fresh, hot, and delicious, Giovanni's Pizza can be delivered right to your door. Experience the quality of Giovanni's Pizza without compromise. Giovanni's says good luck and go Tomcats on the upcoming season.
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to descofcu.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 43 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says go Tomcats.
Giovanni's downtown Ashland and the Creative Cow are avid supporters of the Tomcats. Yes Pizza, ice cream and waffles, and milkshakes. Stop by before or after the game for daily specials. Giovanni's downtown Ashland party specials. Pick 2 or 4, always on special. And our family meal is always only $19.99. Stop by the Creative Cow, featuring ice cream and waffles and now milkshakes. Next door to Giovanni's, 724 Greenup Avenue. Get the app, giovannis.hungerrush.com, and order online. Go Tomcats.
Clark's Pump and Shop and the Clark family have proudly served your family since 1976. Clark's Pump and Shop and the John W. Clark Oil Company has a goal to give back to the community in appreciation for your support. Clark Family Charities invest in various civic projects to benefit the area and also provide scholarships to local students with the Clark Family Scholarship and the Rodney Clark Memorial Scholarship. The Clark family is honored to invest in our future and is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. Return, refresh, and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop.
Stop by your local McDonald's after the big game and celebrate with a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke. Or enjoy their delicious chicken McNuggets, filet of fish, quarter pounder with cheese, or other sandwich of your choice with the best fries around. Download the McDonald's app and order ahead to save time for either dine-in or drive-thru. And take advantage of the great deals found only on the app. McDonald's is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
KFB, the Better Bank, has been making local decisions since 1931, creating strong roots in Northeast Kentucky and surrounding areas. Your community is our community. From checking accounts to retirement planning and everything in between, we can help. You love our community, and so do we. Local banking, local decisions, stronger community. Visit kfb.bank today to see what KFB can do for you. KFB, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Giovanni's downtown Ashland and the Creative Cow are avid supporters of the Tomcats. Yes Pizza, ice cream and waffles, and milkshakes. Stop by before or after the game for daily specials. Giovanni's downtown Ashland party specials. Pick 2 or 4, always on special. And our family meal is always only $19.99. Stop by the Creative Cow, featuring ice cream and waffles and now milkshakes. Next door to Giovanni's, 724 Greenup Avenue. Get the app, giovannis.hungerrush.com, and order online. Go Tomcats!
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to DescoFCU.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 43 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says go Tomcats. Star Country Market and Pizza, located 8088 East US Route 60 in Rush, Kentucky, has great food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including their award-winning pizza. Their pepperoni pizza was voted best in the Tri-State and Kinder Communications Munch Madness. Check out their great menu items such as burgers, sandwiches, salads, and delicious desserts and milkshakes. You can dine in or order to go at Star Country Market and Pizza. You'll always get fast, friendly service. Star Country Market and Pizza. You gotta try it.
Whether you're starting college for the first time or thinking about a career change, Ashland Community and Technical College is here to help you reach your goals. ACTC is now registering new students for 12-week and 8-week classes. Don't wait. Start your path to a new career today. Visit ashland.kctcs.edu for more information. Ashland Community and Technical College. Your success equals our success.
This is the Halftime Report on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
About scoring in the first half, Ashland leads at 28-14. First half stats unofficial for the Tomcats. They had 15 first downs in that first half. George Washington had 7. The Tomcats through the air threw for 152 yards. Strader, let me count them up here. He attempted 16 passes and missed on. So he was 10 of 16 for 152 yards. Fenwick, meanwhile, he attempted 16 passes, but he missed on a lot more. He was 8 of 16 for 148 yards and 1 touchdown. Strader threw for 2 touchdowns, 1 to Houston and 1 to Thomas. Rushing-wise, the Tomcats had 25 rushing plays in the first half, gaining 139. George Washington, 6 rushing plays. They had none in the first quarter. Gained 50 yards. So total offense for Ashland, 291 in the first half. And George Washington had 193. Only 1 penalty against the Tomcats and only 1 against George Washington. So it's been a pretty well officiated football game. To say, I beg your pardon, Ashland had 2 penalties, 2 for 15. And George Washington had 1 for 10. Don't leave us. After the game, of course, we'll have Tomcat head coach Chad Tackett with us, brought to you by Giovanni's of Ashland, the Italia place to be, and we'll also have our Kentucky Farmers Bank player of the game. That's all coming up after the game. And then, of course, tomorrow you've got the University of Kentucky Wildcats. They kick off their opener at Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington against the Cardinals from Ball State. Tune in Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, beginning at 10 a.m., with all the pregame festivities, and then the noon kickoff for Kentucky and Ball State tomorrow here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340. And let's look at the other scores to pass along to you. You don't want to know this one. Huntington High leads South Charleston 72-0. It's now 79-0. How in the, they're good because we scrimmaged them. They're good. Don't kid yourself. They're not. 79-0. Oh my. And let's see what else we got. We got East Carter leading Boyd 14-7. South Point 13. Russell 7. Greenup County 22. Portsmouth 15. Meigs leads Colgrove 30-6. Ironton 41. Fairland 7. Jackson 21, Wheelersburg 20. And that's all the scores. Thank you, Dr. Stoudemire, for all those scores. And my dear friend Dave Lathrow, listening in Louisville tonight. Thank you very much. And my daughter Whitney is listening. And so I want to say to my lovely daughter Whitney, got another message here, but I don't know what it was. Oh, yeah, there it is. Somebody gave me the Scott Walter. Thank you, Scott Walter. He gave me a score from down the mountains. Belfry leads Johnson Central 21-0 in the second quarter. And then my darling little granddaughter, Mia, she's listening tonight. I presume all my grandchildren are. Maddox and Quinn, and, of course, Wyatt. He he's only 4, so there you go. And my dear friend Josh Salisbury listening as well. So thank you all for listening tonight. All right, Ashland leads at 28-14. The halftime festivities have ended with the band doing their thing, the George Washington High School Patriot Band. And the Tomcats don't have a dressing room here at George Washington, so they huddle up down to the left side down in the end zone, because the dressing room is about 3 football fields away back behind us at the school. George Washington, of course, has a dressing room right underneath the bleachers here. It's a beautiful turf field they have here. Big GW in the middle of the field, and nice turf, and has held up pretty good, except there's a couple of places where it looks like it's kind of coming apart or wrinkled up just underneath the numbers here on the near side. It doesn't look right. It just wrinkled up some, or some bad places they need to fix. So there you have it. It's Ashland 28, George Washington 14. George Washington will get the second half kickoff when we come back. Stay with us here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Stop by your local McDonald's after the big game and celebrate with a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke. Or enjoy their delicious Chicken McNuggets, Filet-O-Fish, Quarter Pounder with cheese, or other sandwich of your choice with the best fries around. Download the McDonald's app and order ahead to save time for either dine-in or drive-thru. And take advantage of the great deals found only on the app. McDonald's is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Clark's Pump and Shop and the Clark family have proudly served your family since 1976. Clark's Pump and Shop and the John W. Clark Oil Company has a goal to give back to the community in appreciation for your support. Clark Family Charities invest in various civic projects to benefit the area and also provide scholarships to local students with the Clark Family Scholarship and the Rodney Clark Memorial Scholarship. The Clark family is honored to invest in our future and is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. Return, refresh, and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop.
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to DescoFCU.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
Whether you're starting college for the first time or thinking about a career change, Ashland Community and Technical College is here to help you reach your goals. ACTC is now registering new students for 12-week and 8-week classes. Don't wait. Start your path to a new career today. Visit ashland.kctcs.edu for more information. Ashland Community and Technical College. Your success equals our success.
Get ready for the ultimate summer savings at the new Thornhill Toyota Celebration. Hey, it's Sydney, inviting you to the Thornhill Motor Mile to take advantage of our red, white, and vroom savings. Upgrade your ride with unbeatable deals on our top models, from the sleek Camry to the versatile RAV4 or the all-new Tacoma. We have the perfect car for your summer adventures. You can drive away with a smile on your face and money in your pocket. Click or come by ThornhillToyotaWV.com or US 119 in Chapmanville for the summer celebration. See Thornhill for full details. Tomcats.
You're listening to the Halftime Report on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Well, it hadn't been much of a defensive struggle here on the hill at George Washington High School in Charleston. The Tomcats lead at 28-14. Ashland has scored every time they've had the football. George Washington has scored 2 of the 4 times they've had it. The difference is the Tomcats were able to make a couple of stops. On their first series, George Washington went 3 and out, and on their second series, or on their last series, the Tomcats were able to make a big play on down and stop them. So the Tomcats lead it here at halftime, 28-14. The bad news is George Washington gets the ball to start the second half. So let's see if Chad Tackett and the Tomcat coaching staff hopefully have made several adjustments defensively to try and stop this high-powered Patriot offense. Tomcats are back into action. Next Friday night, we're headed to the other end of the state, Bardstown, Kentucky, to take on the Bardstown Tigers. State runner-up a year ago in 3A. They lost to Christian Academy just like we did, only worse. They didn't score. At least we scored. And so we'll get to see another 4A team next week in Bardstown. Bardstown was 0-2 going into their game this week, but they were playing at Thomas Nelson, who's quite honestly not very good. So they'll probably go in with a win that one. Derek Runyon, thank you so much. It is now Belfry 34 and Johnson Central 0. Belfry 34, Johnson Central 0. Thank you, Derek Runyon, for that update. Meeting of the captains at midfield as George Washington deferred to the second half. They obviously will take the football. The Tomcats will kick it off. And Tomcat defense, quite honestly, needs to make a stand. George Washington has shown no ability whatsoever to be able to stop the Tomcat offense. None. And we can keep our mistakes to a minimum. I think we can come out of the hill up here in Charleston with a win here tonight. Let's sure as heck hope so. Got a start of 3 straight on the road. Next Friday tonight here at George Washington. Next Friday in Bardstown. And the following Friday, we're down at Henry R. Evans Stadium to Ivan McGlone Field to take on the Russell Red Devils. So that's the way. Charlie Chatfield will join me next week. I don't know if any of you travel. I'm sure many of you do. But my son was in Denver this week. He had a heck of a time getting home from Denver. Didn't get home till last night. It was supposed to be a day or two before that. And Charlie's just trying to get back from his out-of-town trip. And he got postponed a couple of times, and he just got back late last night. So good luck if you have travel plans, especially going by air. Brandon Houston will tee it up in the middle of the field, and we'll get started. Houston's last kick was more of a line drive type skim, and George Washington recovered it around their 30. Well, let's see what the Tomcat defense can do here as the Patriots will open up. Houston awaits the go-ahead. Clock is fixed. All the lights are on. We're in good shape here at the Hill. Houston has the go-ahead, approaches the football. It's another line drive down the middle of the field, bouncing. Picked up by an up man. That is Valentine at the 20. He'll break a couple of tackles, bring it up near the 30, 31, 32. And the Patriots have pretty good field position. George Washington will start 1st and 10 about their own 31, 32-yard line. But trailing by a couple of touchdowns. With Ashland leading it 28-14, let's see what the Tomcat defense can do here. They blitzed quite a bit in the first half, but haven't been able to get to Fenwick. Fenwick will send 3 wideouts to the near side and 1 to the left. Nope, he's going to have 2 to the right and 2 men in the backfield and 1 to the left in the shotgun. Now he puts Sack in motion to the near side, and here's Fenwick to throw. He's looking out in the flat, the screen pass. Valentine 30, 35, 40, breaks a tackle and up near the 45-yard line. Quick first down for the Patriots as they collect their 6th. On the Fenwick to Valentine pass. It takes it up near the 45-yard line, a gain of 13. First and 10 for George Washington at their 45. Football to near hash mark. Fenwick sends 3 wideouts to the left. and one to the right in Giacomo. In the backfield with him is Sack. And now he puts Sack in motion, and Valentine will be in the backfield. Fenwick to throw, looking, now under pressure. Here comes Rogers. He's going to tuck it and run 45-50 and out of bounds at the GW, or 50, or Ashland 45, and a couple of late flags and a late hit on Ashland. Fenwick will get the first down and more. He'll take it from, well, he won't get the first down. It'll be about a 9-yard pickup, but they'll get the first down on the personal foul on the late hit by the Tomcats. That's a personal foul. Their third penalty of the night will take the football down to the Tomcat, probably about 30, 25-yard line, somewhere in that vicinity. So the Patriots are right back in business, trailing by a couple of touchdowns. They'll spot it right at the 30. 1st and 10 for George Washington. At the Ashland, they'll spot it right at the 30. 1st and 10, Fenwick in the shotgun. Double wideouts to each side. Sack in the backfield. He's going to get the call straight up the gut. He spins off the tackler. He's got a little room to the far sideline. Here comes a late flag. Here comes a Sack reversing back to the near flag. He'll get it to the 30, 25, 20. Get it down inside the 20 to the 17, and they'll bring that one back on a hold. Sack reversed field and came back to the near side, but it'll be nullified by George Washington. Hold at about the Ashland 27, 28-yard line. Be first down all over again. Second holding call against George Washington tonight. And will nullify a nice run by Sack, who did a lot of running to pick up about 15 yards, but they'll bring that one back on the hold call as the official marks it off. Take it back outside the 35, 36, 37-yard line, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the official doesn't really know either. I think he's going to put it at the 37. Will it be 1st and 17? Fenwick will send 2 wideouts to the left, 2 wideouts to the right, the short side. In the backfield is Sack with Fenwick. Here's Fenwick. He's looking. Got time. Here comes Ryday Rucker. Can't get him. Tuck it and run. And there the Tomcats finally corral him after about a yard gain to the 37. Nice job by Tay Thomas. Good job by Rucker and Thomas with great pursuit and good speed. And Fenwick only gets 1. It'll be 2nd and 16 for, well, they give him no gain on the play. 2nd and 17. They spotted right at the 37-yard line. 2nd and 17 for George Washington as they start the third quarter, trailing by a couple of touchdowns. Football at the far hash mark. Fenwick looks to the near sideline to get the play. He's got Sowards wide to the left. 3 wideouts to the near side in Giacomo and Valentine and I think Flores. Fenwick to throw. Here comes the pressure again. He's got time, looking to the near sideline. Knocked away beautifully by Tay Thomas and incomplete. Knocked it right out of the hands of Flores, incomplete. Good job by Tay Thomas. 3rd down for George Washington. They're only 1 of 4 in 3rd down conversions tonight. They've got a 3rd and 17 at the Ashland 37. Clock arrested with 9:45 left to go here in the 3rd. Ashland leading it 28-14. Again, it's Flores, Valentine, and Giacomo to the near side, and Sowards up on top. Fenwick in the shotgun's got Sack back there with him. Tomcat cheerleaders here tonight. Good to have them along. All right, here's Fenwick. Here comes the pressure again. He's going to step up in the pocket. Got his man. That's Valentine at the 10. Inside the 10. Still fighting. Inside the 5 to the 4. Beautiful pass from Fenwick to Valentine. Take it from the 37. And a big first down for George Washington. Their 10th. Down to about the 4-yard line and a gain of 33. 1st and goal for George Washington at the Tomcat 4. Fenwick in the shotgun. Again, 3 wideouts to the near side and 1 to the left, the short side of the field. Fenwick again looks to the sideline to get the play. Ashland up by a couple of touchdowns, but the Patriots knocking at the door. Sack goes in motion to the near sideline. Fenwick looks for him in the end zone. He lets fly, and this one's wide open, and he dropped it. Sack, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and goal for George Washington at the Ashland 4. Third quarter, we've got 9 minutes left to go in the third with George Washington trailing at 28-14. Again, left side goes Sowards, then near side Valentine and Flores and Giacomo. Fenwick in the shotguns, got Sack flanked on his left in the shotgun formation. Fenwick awaits the snap. 2nd and goal from the 4. He's back in the pocket, got time, lofts it into the end zone, knocked away nicely by Six. Oh, they called the flag. Braxton Jennings knocked it away. Must have been grabbing in his jersey or something. I thought Jennings did a great job knocking that one away from Valentine, but the official right there, much closer than I, will call the penalty. That'll be half the distance to the goal. Should give George Washington an automatic first down. As the official comes to the sideline here. Pass interference against Ashland. Oh, they're going to give it a 2nd down. Okay, we'll go with that. 2nd and goal from the 2 now. Football at the far hash mark. 2nd and goal from the 2 on the pass interference against Ashland. To the near side, Giacomo and Flores. In the backfield, Sack and Valentine in the shotgun with Fenwick. Left side goes Sowards. And now blocking back is Flores. Fenwick's going to give it to Sack. He's going to try and cut it up outside. He's headed for the corner. He got there. Flores goes in from 2 yards out. And George Washington back within 8. It's now 28-20 with 8:54 left to go here in the third. Flores, the 2-yard run, aided by some penalties, gets a score. Price will try the extra point to try to get George Washington within 7. So the Tomcat defense can't handle the George Washington offense. But same goes true on the other side. Lines it down. Sowards places it, and Price splits the uprights. So with 8:54 left to go here in the third, it's Ashland 28 and George Washington 21 on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Whether you're starting college for the first time or thinking about a career change, Ashland Community and Technical College is here to help you reach your goals. ACTC is now registering new students for 12-week and 8-week classes. Don't wait. Start your path to a new career today. Visit ashland.kctcs.edu for more information. Ashland Community and Technical College. Your success equals our success.
KFB, the Better Bank, has been making local decisions since 1931, creating strong roots in Northeast Kentucky and surrounding areas. Your community is our community. From checking accounts to retirement planning and everything in between, we can help. You love our community, and so do we. Local banking, local decisions, stronger community. Visit kfb.bank today to see what KFB can do for you. KFB, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now, back to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Price ready to tee it up after the Patriots go 68 yards in 7 plays. Sacks goes over from 2 yards out. And Price makes it 28-21 Ashland. Pretty good crowd on hand here and on top of the hill in Charleston. Price has the whistle and the go-ahead. What's he going to do? Ashland's got a lot of players up. May see a little onside something going here. Nope. Line drive, headed for the end zone, and that's where it'll go. And Ashland will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. Just barely made it across the goal line, and Ashland will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. On top, 28-21. Let's see if George Washington's defense has made any adjustments and can stop the Tomcat offense, who scored every time they touched the ball. Strader has the play from the sideline and heads out. 1st and 10 Ashland at their own 20. Leading by 7. All we're basically doing is exchanging touchdowns. And Ashland one up right now. 3 wideouts left. Freeze tight on the left side. 3 wideouts right. In the shotgun. They straight up the middle, and that might be Jennings, I think. Nope. It's going to be Tay Thomas, who gets a couple of yards up near the 22. I think it's Tay. Yep. Up near the 21, 22-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. And a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for Ashland at their own 22-yard line. Leading by 7. Atkins goes to the right, to the near side. Houston and Jennings. Tay Thomas in the backfield with Strader. Nate Freeze is your tight end on the right side. George Washington in a 5-man front now. They've abandoned the 3. Here's the pass out in the flat to Jennings. Makes the move. 25-30. First down up near the 32, 33-yard line comes Braxton Jennings. And a gain of about 10 or 12. Another Tomcat first down. Their 16th of the night. And a gain about 12. First and 10 for the Cats now, up near the 34 as they get a little room to work with. Just inside 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Atkins to the left, the short side. Houston up on top. Jennings in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Cam Davis the up man to block. They give it to Jennings. He'll go off that right side, and he'll get nothing. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. As what George Washington's doing is they're trying to stop the run here because it'll be 2nd and 10 and try and shut the Tomcat rushing game down, which gained 139 yards in that first half. Again, it's Atkins left. To the right, you've got Houston and Jennings. 2nd and 10 Ashland at their 34. Strader in the shotguns. Got Cam Davis back there with him. Again, a 5-man front for George Washington. Strader looks to throw across the middle. He's got Jennings, threw it over his head and incomplete. He was wide open. It'll be 3rd down for the Tomcats. But Ashland is 5 of 7 in 3rd down conversions tonight. But they have a 3rd and 10 at their own 34. Ashland leading 28-21, but need to keep this drive alive. Tay Thomas will check in for the Tomcats. And out will go Nate Freeze. 3rd and 10 for the Cats. Nope, Freeze is going to stay. Davis is going to go. Nope, Freeze is going to go, and Davis is going to stay. Okay. Atkins, Jennings, and Davis go wide right, the wide side of the field. Houston to the left. Strader in the shotgun on 3rd and 10 to his 34. Here's Strader to throw. He's in a little pressure. He stops, he pops, he can't get his man, and we got a late flag. It's going to be holding. George Washington will decline that penalty and force Ashland to punt for the first time tonight. So the Tomcat offense goes 3 and out for the first time tonight. They had scored every time they touched the ball, but it won't happen now. So Brandon Houston is in to punt on 4th and 10 at the 34. So the Tomcat defense has got to rise up. Ashland leads at 28-21. 4th and 10 for Ashland at their own 34-yard line. A punting situation. Back single safety is Valentine, standing at his 32. Houston to punt it. George Washington made the adjustment, and they put 5 men on the line of scrimmage and stopped the Tomcat offense. So Ashland may have to do something very similar. Houston awaits the snap. It's a good one. Not much of a rush, and he got a dandy off way back inside the 25-20, down to the 10. Still rolling down inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. What a nice punt by Brandon Houston. That was a dandy. And backs the Patriots up now as George Washington will start. But their defense did their job. They rose to the challenge and stopped the Cats' offense. And now trail it by just 7 and have the football back. 1st and 10. They'll spot it right at the 10-yard line for George Washington. Fenwick will be the quarterback. They went 68 yards in 7 plays on their last series. Fenwick's got Sachs in the shotgun to his left. Valentine and Giacomo come to the near side. Flores, Sowards to the left. Football in the middle of the field. Fenwick looks to throw. Pumps. Got time. Here comes the pressure. Ride Rucker got him back at the 6-yard line. Good job by Ride Rucker. He got him. And that's the first time the Tomcats have been able to sack Mr. Fenwick tonight. Ride Rucker, the sophomore, who's got a motor that never quits. He is going all the time. They'll spot the football. Back at the... Well, they got too many soccer lines. Back to 7. Probably lost about 3 there, I guess. Second and long for George Washington at their own 7-yard line. About 13 to go. Again, 3 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left for Fenwick, who's got Sachs in the backfield with him. Fenwick awaits the snap on 2nd and long. Looking to his right. Looking. Throws it upfield. Got his man Valentine across the 20. Up near the 21-22 and a first down. Wide open out in the flat, and he picks up plenty for the first down. Their 11th of the game. As they bring it up to the 22-yard line, a gain of 15. First and 10, George Washington at their own 22, trailing at 28-21. Fenwick in the shotgun, going to give it off to Valentine. Cuts left, cuts right. Here he comes, 30, 35. Another George Washington first down. As Valentine takes it from his own 22-yard line up near the 35 and a gain of 13. Tomcat defense has got some holes they got to fill. For George Washington, their 12th first down of the night. First and 10 for GW at their 35. Fenwick in the shotgun. Twin wideouts each side. Fenwick now calling audibles. He looks to the sideline to get the play. Clock at 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third. Ashland up by 7, but the Patriots can't be stopped. Out in the flat, wide open Sachs, 40. He's lunging for the first down at the 45. It's going to be close. I think he got it. And that'll bring it up. Yep, enough for another first down on a gain of 11. Fenwick has now thrown for 215 yards by my count. 13th first down for the Patriots. They started this one back in the shadow of their own goalpost at their own 10-yard line. Sachs to the near side along with Giacomo and Flores. And to the left, up on top, you've got Sowards. Fenwick in the shotgun formation. First and 10, his own 46, trailing by just 7. In motion comes Valentine. They'll throw it out in the flat to him, and he'll get 45, midfield, and down to the Tomcat 47. Good pickup, not enough for the first down, but a nice pickup on first down of about 7. Second down for George Washington, the Ashland 47. As they started back at their 10, we're down to 3:40 left to go here in the third. George Washington down 7, 28-21, but driving. 3 wideouts left and 1 to the right in Sowards. Fenwick in the shotgun. Got Valentine in the backfield with him. Now Sachs comes in motion. Fenwick to throw, looking out in the flat. Now he's going to have to tuck it and run, and they'll run him out of bounds. Short of the first down, barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Spotted right at the 47. And it'll be third down for George Washington. They are 2 of 6 in third down conversions tonight. They have a 3rd and 3 at the Ashland 47. Clock is stopped with 3:28 to go in the third. Ashland leading 28-21. Fenwick in the shotgun. 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right, and empty backfield for Fenwick. He's got them scattered everywhere. Ashland in a 3-man front. Fenwick's got time. He throws it, got his man, and a first down. Completed to Flores at the Ashland 39-yard line. Take it from the 47 down to the Ashland 39, a gain of 8, another. George Washington first down. The Tomcat defense can't do a thing about it. First and 10 for George Washington at the Ashland 39. They started way back at their 10. Again, 3 wideouts to the left and 2 to the right. An empty backfield for Fenwick. Tomcats in a 3-man front. They're dropping 8. Now here comes Edens on the blitz, but they got him singled out. Here's Fenwick, got all day, going to tuck it and run. He's going to get inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. And there is a flag, and I didn't see it's back in the backfield. That'll go against George Washington, so that'll nullify a run by Fenwick of about 4 or 5. So they'll bring that one back. Holding against George Washington. That's their 3rd holding call tonight. So instead of 2nd and short, it's now 1st down and long. Take the football back to the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 for George Washington. With 2:45 to go in the 3rd, Ashland leading it 28-21. Fenwick again sends 3 wideouts to the left and 2 to the right. And now Valentine's going to join him in the backfield, or really? Looks like he's going to. Can't make up his mind. Now he will. All right, double wideouts each side. Here's Fenwick on 2nd and 1st and long. Gives up the middle. Valentine hole 30. Fumbles the football. Tomcats have it at the 26. Valentine picked up the 1st down to the Ashland 30. Late flags coming in as the Tomcats recover the fumble by Valentine. And we had a late flag, and that one, I don't know what it was all about. I was watching the football, and I didn't even see who recovered it. Who recovered that one? I didn't see it either. But it was a Tomcat player, I can tell you that. And Ashland will get the football. So the defense stops, but it wasn't because of them. It was George Washington's own mistake. Officials are standing here on the near sideline with 2:18 to go in the 3rd, talking things over. The football will be at about the 25, 26-yard line. It'll be Tomcat football. The flag was thrown after the play. So I don't know if it's against Ashland or against George Washington. We'll find out. Official talking things over. We may have had a couple of flags. I don't know. We got 4 of the 6-man crew. We got 4 of them standing here discussing things. Okie dokie. What are we going to do here? 1st and 10, Ashland will have it. We have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Ashland. Okay. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And that will take it from the 26 back to about the 11, somewhere in that neighborhood. 1st and 10 for the Cats. They got a lot of real estate in front of him, but the good news is they've got the football back and kept George Washington out of the end zone. So Ashland will take over 1st and 10 at about they'll spot it at the 12. Tomcat offense on their first series here in the 3rd. They went 3 and out. Let's see if the offense can get rolling again. Wide right goes Adkins and Freeze to the near side, Jennings and Houston. Strader in the shotgun's got Tay Thomas back there with him. Strader to throw. He's got time. Throws it way downfield for Jennings. Can't catch up to it at midfield. Incomplete. Tomcats had Jennings going down the hash mark and Houston going down the numbers. Neither one could catch up to it. It will be 2nd and 10 for Ashland at their own 12. The Tomcats tried to hit the home run ball there, and it didn't work. George Washington again in a 5-man front. They've changed their defense from the first half. Houston to the right along with Adkins and Jennings. Nate Freeze is your tight end on the left. Tay Thomas in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Here comes Thomas. Bounces inside. Not going to get much. Couple of 3 yards up near the 15. Brings up 3rd down for the Cats, who are 5 of 8 in 3rd down conversions tonight. Don't want to go 3 and out again. The clock is just inside 2 minutes of the 3rd. And Ashland leading at 28-21. But their offense has done nothing here in the second half. Give credit to the George Washington defense. Thomas out. It's Davis and Houston to the left. Adkins up on top. Freeze is your tight end. And now Jennings goes wide out to the right, and it's an empty backfield for Strader on 3rd and 7. In motion goes Davis. Bad snap over Strader's head. Strader has to eat it back at the 5. First bad snap of the year. And that'll happen. Take it from the 5 or from the 15 back to the 5. Nope, mark it at the 7 and a loss of 8. The Tomcat offense is really sputtering. And they'll be forced to punt again. But Houston, the last time he punted for 57 yards. Tomcat offense got to get something going. They had 28 at half, and they're still at 28. Houston will punt it from his own end zone. Sachs will line up at the Ashland 45. Tomcats are a player short, so Tay Thomas will come in. But first, Ashland will have to burn a timeout they didn't need to burn because they were a player short. That upsets Coach Chad Tackett to no end, I'm sure. Well, let's pass along some scores to you. It's Boyd County 21, East Carter 21 in the 4th. South Point leading Russell 28-7. Ironton 55, Fairland 14. Greenup and Portsmouth are tied at 22. So that's where we are. Tomcat offense got to get something going, but let's give credit to the George Washington defense. They've made some adjustments, and Ashland's offense has sputtered. They haven't been able to do a thing. They have not. They did. They picked up 1 first down in the 3rd quarter, and that was it. And meanwhile, George Washington has picked up 7 first downs here in the 3rd. So it's 28-21 Ashland, just 40 seconds to go in the 3rd. Houston to punt it away, and midfield is Sachs, ready to receive it. Houston awaits a snap from the long snapper, Asher Adkins. George Washington may come after this one. Yep, they're coming, but they won't get it. Houston, another dandy. Sachs will let it field. Nope, he's going to field it at his 49. Head to the far sideline. He's at the 45, cuts back. Asher Adkins takes him down about the 44-yard line. But George Washington's got a short field. They're in Tomcat territories. They'll start 1st and 10 at the Ashland 44, trailing at 28-21. George Washington, the only team to score here in the second half. Ashland has really gone south with their offense. 1st and 10 GW at the Ashland 44. Fenwick, the quarterback. He'll send Giacomo to the near side. Sowards will go up on top. Fenwick's in the shotgun, and he's got all 3 men in the backfield with him. Almost in an offset eye, but he's in the shotgun. All right, Fenwick on 1st and 10 to 44. They're going to give it straight up the gut. There's Valentine. DeBoard hits him, and Tucker Rogers cleans him up for no gain. 2nd and 10 for George Washington. That probably will be our last play of the 3rd quarter. Ashland has an injured player on the field. They're going to stop the clock. With 5 seconds to go, we got a cramp. And I don't know who it is. Can't see his number. It'll be 2nd and 10 for George Washington as they call a injury timeout. It's a cramp for the Tomcat defensive player. Now they'll run the clock. Why do they do that for? So you got an injured player, ref. You shouldn't start the clock. They stop it at 1. That doesn't make sense. You got an injury, you stop the clock, Mr. Official. That's what we're dealing with here in Charleston tonight. He wound the clock up. Hello, wake up. Yeah, they're working on his cramp, and I don't know who it is. Looks like Austin Nichols. It is. Our inside linebacker, Austin Nichols, up and around. He'll head to the far sideline, but he's got to sit out this last play of the 3rd. 2nd and 10 for George Washington at the Ashland 44-yard line. Ashland leads it 28-21, but they're going to put up a big goose egg in this quarter. And George Washington will put up at least 7. Fenwick brings them out. Valentine in the backfield with him. 2 wideouts to the right. Now make it 3 wideouts to the right, the wide side of the field. Now they wind the clock, and that will do it. At the end of 3, it's Ashland 28 and George Washington 21 here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Stop by your local McDonald's after the big game and celebrate with a Big Mac, fries, and a Coke. Or enjoy their delicious Chicken McNuggets, Filet-O-Fish, Quarter Pounder with cheese, or other sandwich of your choice with the best fries around. Download the McDonald's app and order ahead to save time for either dine-in or drive-thru. And take advantage of the great deals found only on the app. McDonald's is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Hey, Tomcat fans, it's football season again, and that means fall is right around the bend. Ashland Milling Company has all the great products to help you with your lawn this fall. Falcon fescue grass, fertilizer, and lime. Be the envy of your neighborhood with a beautiful lawn. Give them a call or stop by at 110 9th Street, Ashland. Ashland Milling Company would like to say thanks to the tri-state area for your support for over 100 years. Ashland Milling Company says, go Tomcats! This is Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
We start the final 12 with Ashland leading at 28-21. George Washington's face was 2nd and 10 at the Ashland 44. And moving right to left now. Wide to the right side goes Giacomo, along with Sachs to the near side. You've got Flores and Sowards. Fenwick in the shotgun. He's got Valentine back there with him. Ashland still in that 3-man front. Fenwick takes the snap, looks to his right, looking. Here comes the Sexton, can't get to him. Braxton Jennings finally gets to him, but he managed to gain a yard, maybe 2, inside the 45, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. Sexton had him in his grasp back near the 50, but couldn't wrap him up, and they give him 1. 3rd down for George Washington. There are 3 of 7 in 3rd down conversions tonight. They have it at the Ashland 43. I probably would think George Washington, if they can't get it here, they're in 4-down territory, trailing by just 7. 3 wideouts up on top, 1 to the left in Sowards. Fenwick in the shotguns, got Valentine back there with him. 3rd and 9 at the Ashland 43. In motion comes Sachs to the near sideline. Fenwick takes the snap, looking. Here comes Sexton again. Can't wrap him up. Throws, got his man. That's Sachs inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Nice catch by Sachs. Nice pass from Fenwick. And that'll get the 1st down on a gain of about 10. 15 first downs now for George Washington. 240 yards passing for Mr. Fenwick. Wide to the right side goes Giacomo. To the near side, you've got Sowards and Sachs and Fenwick in the shotgun with Valentine. All right, here we go. Fenwick on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. No pressure this time. He's got all day. Now here comes Rogers. Now Fenwick's going to tuck it. Now he's going to throw it into the end zone. That one's up for grabs and out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10 for George Washington at the Ashland 32 as he tried to hit Sowards in the corner of the end zone. 2nd and 10 come the Patriots at the Ashland 32, trailing 28-21. 4th quarter just underway. Out to the right goes Flores and Giacomo to the near side. You've got Sachs and Sowards. Valentine's going to stay in the backfield with Mr. Fenwick in the shotgun. Fenwick looking, going to give it straight up the middle. There goes Valentine. He's pounding, and good hard running by Valentine. Takes it inside the 30, down near the 26-yard line. We'll bring up 3rd down again. But not before he picks up about 6. 3rd and 4. 4 of 8, George Washington, here on 3rd down conversions. But they're in 4-down territory at the Tomcat 26-yard line. Got to go to the 22. Fenwick in the shotgun. Again, Valentine back there with him. He's on his right side. Double wideouts to each side. Here's Fenwick looking to throw. He's looking. He pumps, comes to the near sideline, and that one's picked off by Braxton Jennings. Braxton Jennings picks it off at the 18-yard line. Great job by Braxton. Tomcats have their first interception of the night. First one by Fenwick. And the Tomcats defense rises to the occasion. Well, let's see if we can get the offense moving here. With 9 minutes and 39 seconds to go, Tomcat offense has done little of anything. They've only picked up one first down here in the second half. They had minus 3 yards rushing in the third quarter and 12 yards passing. So the offense has done nothing, and give credit to the George Washington defense. Strader breaks the huddle, and he will send Houston and Davis to the near side. He's got Adkins and Jennings to the left. The wide side of the field, an empty backfield. Freezes your tight end on the left. Strader awaits a snap. Now he puts Davis in motion for the power sweep. Strader's going to keep it himself. He's got some room across the 20, 25, 26, 27-yard line. Goes LeBryant Strader, the big, hard-charging fullback. Picks up good yardage. Did it basically by himself. Takes it from the 19 up near the 27. That's a gain of about 8. And it's second down and short for the Cats as they lead at 28-21. Atkins to the near side. Houston and Jennings go left. Freezes your tight end on the right. In the backfield, you've got Jennings. They give it to him. Or no, it's Davis. Here he comes. 30-35. First down to the 36-yard line. Hard-running sophomore Cam Davis gets the Tomcats their 17th first down of the night. And that'll spot the football at the 36-yard line. First and 10 for the Cats now at their own 36. Clock rolling with 8:40 to go. Ashland leading 28-21. Strader gives to Davis again. He's going to bounce it to the right side across the 40. Still pounding up near the 42-43. Comes Cam Davis. Nice run for Cam of about 4, maybe 5. Davis will go out of the game, and Jennings will come in after a brief rest. Davis will get a brief rest on a gain of 6. Second down and 4 for the Cats now. Strader in the backfield. Jennings and Thomas are back there, flanked him on each side. 2 wideouts left, and George Washington jumps the gun. Big number 69 gets into the neutral zone, I presume. Well, he might have been drawn, I guess, but looked like 69 got into the neutral zone to me. Offsides against George Washington. That'll give Ashland a first down up near the 47-yard line. Their first down via penalty. First and 10 for the Cats now at their 47. Houston to the left, Atkins to the right, and Jennings goes to the left. And Strader's in the shotgun back there with Tay Thomas, who gets it. Straight up the middle he comes. He's across the 50 and down to the George Washington 47. Now this is the type of offense the Tomcats ran the first half. They were able to move the football and drive it right down the field. It abandoned them in the third quarter as Tay picks up about 6 more. Second down and 4. Best part about this, it's a time-consuming drive as we're down to 7.5 minutes to play. Jennings to the left with Houston, and Asher Atkins will come to the near side, and it'll be Tay Thomas in the backfield again. Strader takes the snap, rolling right, looking downfield, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Braxton Jennings. Touchdown, Tomcats. Braxton Jennings goes high above the defender to take it away. And the Cats are back on the board. We had a little drop there, but we got a good one there. That's a 43-yard touchdown pass for the Tomcats. And the Cats now lead it 34-21. It comes here in the fourth quarter with 7:19 to go. Beautiful thrown pass by Strader, but even a more beautiful catch by Braxton Jennings. Showed his athleticism there. Asher Adkins snaps it. Houston puts it down, and Jake Sexton throws it right down Dirk Payne Lane. With 7:19 left to go in the football game. It's now Ashland 35, George Washington 21, here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Giovanni's Downtown Ashland and the Creative Cow are avid supporters of the Tomcats. Yes Pizza, ice cream and waffles, and milkshakes. Stop by before or after the game for daily specials. Giovanni's Downtown Ashland party specials. Pick 2 or 4, always on special. And our family meal is always only $19.99. Stop by the Creative Cow, featuring ice cream and waffles and now milkshakes. Next door to Giovanni's, 724 Greenup Avenue. Get the app, giovannis.hungerrush.com, and order online. Go Tomcats.
The security of your accounts is very important to Desco Federal Credit Union. So to ease your mind, Desco has increased the insurance coverage. Your funds are now insured for at least $1 million with NCUA and excess share insurance combined. You can rest assured your accounts are safe at Desco. Go to descofcu.org for details and locations. With higher savings rates and lower fees on loans, enjoy the best of services at Desco Federal Credit Union.
You're listening to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Houston dribbles this one along the ground, picked up by an up man at the 30, 35, trying to get away, but they'll knock him down, and there's a late flag. That might have been a face mask against Ashland. I don't know who got him, but the up man was Farrell, who picked it up, and I think Ashland got a face mask. Tomcats lead at 35-21 after the 81-yard 5-play drive. Jennings, the 47-yard pass from Strader. Sexton with the extra point with just over 7 minutes to go. The Cats lead it by 14 again. George Washington will get a break here as the Tomcats will be penalized, I think, on the personal foul. That'll be Ashland's 6th penalty of the night. I think it was a face mask. I think. Yep. Yep, that's what it is. 15 yards. That's 62 yards of penalties for the Cats tonight. They had 0 last week, but the week before they had 100. So that'll take the football up across the 45, up to the, well, where are they going to put it, Mr. Referee? They're going to put that at midfield. Okay. So they're giving George Washington a little break. Ashland leads at 21-14. Defense needs to rise to the occasion here. They need to ring the bell, baby. 3 wideouts left, 2 to the right. Now 1 to the right, and in the backfield is Sachs. Now he goes in motion to the far sideline. Here's Fenwick to throw. He's looking. He's going to Sachs down the right side, through his hands and incomplete. Pass a little bit high from Fenwick. Second and 10 for George Washington at midfield. Ashland leading at 35-21. We got 7:05 to play in this one. Football at the near hash mark. Fenwick looks to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Edwards' staff. Again, 3 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left. In the backfield is Sachs with Fenwick. Second and 10 at midfield. Ashland in a 3-man front, dropping 8. Here's Fenwick, going to give to Sachs. Sachs off the left side. He's got 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 down inside the 45. To about the 43, maybe the 42-yard line. And they'll give him to the 41, a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. George Washington will have it 3rd and 1 at the Ashland 41. Again, 3 wideouts right and 1 to the left. Fenwick in the backfield. He's going to give it to Sachs. Sachs straight up the gut, and they had him and then lost him. Now they got him again and back at the 42. Austin Nichols, the man that finally caught him, but somebody came in there and held him up, and that was Jake Sexton. Good job by Sexton as Sachs loses a yard. And now it's 4th down. It'll be 4th down for George Washington. The clock reads 6 minutes and 15 seconds. They're down 35-21. They've got to have this first down or it may be over. Fenwick in the shotgun's got 3 wideouts right, 1 to the left in Sowards, the short side. Here's Fenwick. He's going to keep it himself off the left side. He's not going to get there. They got him. It's Austin Nichols leading the charge with Sawyer Edens and DeBoard. He didn't make it. No gain on the play, and the Tomcats take over on downs. The Tomcats ring the bell. They rose to the occasion, and the Cats will have it 1st and 10 with good field position at their own 42-yard line, leading it 35-21. Another one will put it out of reach as the clock is stopped at 5:53. Tomcats obviously will keep this on the ground. I don't think they'll put it in the air. They'll let Strader, Jennings, Davis, Thomas run the football. Strader in the shotgun. Thomas is on his left. Houston to the right. Jennings and Atkins to the left. The wide side of the field. Freeze is your tight end on the left. George Washington, 5-man front. Give it to Thomas up the middle. He's got 5, 6 up across the 45 to the 47. Now the Tomcats got to hang on to the football. They got to hang on to it and keep it glued to their body. Take it from the 42 and a gain of 6 more. It's 2nd down and 4 for the Cats now at their own, just shy of their own 48. George Washington fans start to hit the exits. Inside 5.5 minutes to go, and Ashland leading 35-21. Football at the near hash mark. Cats will take their time in the huddle. They're in no hurry. Jennings and Atkins to the left and Houston to the right. Strader in the shotgun, and he's got nobody back there. Yeah, he does. He's got Tay Thomas, who's going to be the up man in the shotgun. So Strader's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down and more, 50, 45. Spins to the 43. They're going to bring it back. We got a flag back at midfield. Nice move by Strader to pick up the big first down to the 40, but I think they'll bring this one back and probably get Ashland for a hold with 4:58 to go. Ashland leading it 35-21. Yep, holding against Ashland, their 7th penalty of the night for 72 yards. You'll get 2nd down all over again. Instead of 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 4, it's now to be 2nd down, and they'll take the football back to the 38. So it's about 12. They got about 14 yards to go. Football at the 38. They got to go to the George Washington 48, and the clock has started with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Atkins to the left with Jennings, and Houston comes to the near side. In the backfield is Cam Davis with Strader. Tomcats will take their time in the huddle. Strader brings them to the line, and they'll just stand and wait for the clock to tick. As Strader will take the shot, he'll give it to Davis. Davis will go straight up the middle, and he'll cling to that football and pick up 4, maybe 5, as he brings it across the 40. Up near the 42, 43, we'll bring up 3rd down for the Cats. Tomcats 5 of 9 in 3rd down conversions tonight. And it'll bring up 3rd down about 9. Yeah, we picked up this first down. Things look good. Jennings and Atkins to the left. Houston to the right. Davis in the backfield for Strader in the shotgun. Freeze tight. Strader to go throw it. He's got Houston at the 50. First down inside the 45. Breaking tackles. Headed to midfield at the 40. He's headed to the far sideline. And down the sideline he goes at the 35. Down to the 30-yard line goes Brandon Houston. What an athlete. Took it from his own 47. Here comes a late flag. A pickup on the play of about 25 yards or so. Another Tomcat first down. And here came a late flag. And I don't know what that one's all about. But they have stopped the clock with 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go. Ashland leading at 35-21. This one may go against George Washington. I don't know. Officials are huddled at the Ashland or at the George Washington 30 where the football is spotted. Well, we got all 6 officials. Nope, we got 5 of the 6 involved in this talk. I don't know what it's all about. The flag was thrown after the play. Houston went down about the 31-yard line. Clock reads 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Ashland leading 35-21. Trying to come out of here with a win over the Patriots, as this series probably will be coming to an end. Officials still talking things over there near the Tomcats sideline. And what are we going to do, Mr. Official? Got 2 dead ball fouls. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Ashland. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike against the defense. They cancel each other out. That's good enough. Ashland will take over or have it, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line of George Washington. I don't know who the culprits were for George Washington. It was number 4 Flores, but I don't know who the culprit was for the Tomcats. Wind it up, and away we go with 3:40 to go, and Ashland leading 35-21. They have it at the GW 30. George Washington does have, I only got him with 1 timeout remaining. Jennings and Atkins come to the near side. Tay Thomas in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Houston to the left. Nate Freeze tight. Give it to Tay. He's going to go right up the middle. Hurdles a man to about the 27. Thomas gets about 3. Clock continues to roll. 2nd and 7. We'll be inside 3 minutes to go in this one, with Ashland leading at 35-21. Tomcats haven't quite had the second half offensively that they did in the first half, but they've had enough, and that's all that matters. 2nd and 7 at the George Washington 27. Football at the far hash mark as Houston goes left. Adkins to the right. Strader and Thomas in the backfield. Now Braxton Jennings goes slot left. And Freeze is your tight end on the right side. Strader takes the snap. Braxton will hurdle. No, it's Thomas hurdles a man. Takes it down inside the 26 to the 25-yard line as the clock continues to roll. And now George Washington will burn a timeout and stop it with 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go as Tay Thomas takes it down to the 25, where it'll be 3rd down and about 5. So they'll call their, nope, they're going to wind it up. There's not a timeout. My mistake. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Cats. We're in 4-down territory, though, at the George Washington 25-yard line. Houston will be the wide out to the right. Football in the middle of the field, along with Asher Atkins. Jennings in the backfield with Strader. And Cam Davis will be a wide out to the right. So trip wide outs to the right side. Marucci over the football. And Strader continues to watch the play clock as it goes down and down and down. Let that clock run. We're inside 2 minutes to go. Strader to Jennings. Jennings bounces outside. He's got room at the 20, 15, 10, and out of bounds inside the 10 to about the 5 or 6 yard line. Nice run by Braxton Jennings. That will just about do it. The Tomcats pick up their 21st first down of the night. That'll spot it at the 7. First and goal for the Cats now, as they're into the red zone for the 5th time tonight at the GW 7. Clock rolling in a minute 45. GW does, according to my calculations, have a timeout remaining. Strader's not going to take a knee. He's going to do the play. Adkins left, Houston right. In the backfield is Davis along with Jennings in the shotgun. Strader's going to keep it himself. Go down straight ahead and get maybe a yard to the 6. As the clock continues to roll, down to a minute 35 to go. And Ashland leading it 35-21. Take it down to the 6-yard line. We'll give him 1. 2nd and goal for the Cats at the 6. Strader goes to the sideline, gets a call from Coach Tackett, and heads back out. George Washington is not going to call the timeout, so I think Tomcats will probably take a knee here, I would think. I don't know. Strader brings him out in the shotgun. 1 wide out to each way. Strader will take the ball. He'll roll to his right, run back to his left. He'll get inside the 5, 3, 2, down near the 1. Won't get in for the score. But we'll make it 3rd and goal at about the 1 with 40 seconds to go. I don't think they'll have to snap it as they spot the football inside 40 seconds, down to 32 to be exact. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. Ashland leads it 35-21. Strader will let the clock tick, and tick will do 16. Strader straight up the gut. Touchdown, Tomcats. From 1 yard out, the Tomcats will seal the deal here. With 12 seconds to go, that'll do it. Strader gets the score, and the Tomcats now lead it 41-21 over George Washington. Nice drive. 9-play drive, consuming a lot of clock, and that's what we wanted to do. Atkins to snap it, Houston to hold it, Sexton to kick it, and it is right down Dirk Payne Lane. 12 seconds to go. It's now Ashland 42 and George Washington 21 here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Office Furniture USA wishes the best of luck to the Ashland Tomcats this season. Office Furniture USA has been serving Ashland area businesses for over 50 years to make sure your office is as up to date and as comfortable and inviting as your home. If you need new desks, chairs, and anything for your home away from home, your office, check out Office Furniture USA at 2781 Winchester Avenue or call 606-325-9119. Good luck to the Tomcats from Office Furniture USA, Winchester Avenue, Ashland.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 43 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says go Tomcats.
Now, back to Tomcats football on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats going to win it. Their way out 42-21 with just 12 seconds to go. They march 68 yards in 9 plays. Strader with a score. Sexton with a boot. 3-touchdown lead right now. And Houston to kick it. And it'll be a squib kick, and that one's going to go out of bounds. So George Washington will get pretty good field position. They'll start 1st and 10 about their 35. Ashland, after being shut out in the third quarter, has come back to put 14 on the board here in the fourth to George Washington's goose egg. So the Tomcats shut them out in the fourth, and George Washington had done the same in the third. 1st and 10, George Washington. They'll start at their own 35. Just 12 seconds to go. They'll get a couple of plays off. But the Patriots will fall to 0-2, and the Tomcats will remain undefeated. They'll go to 3-0 on the season. Fenwick brings them out. Yeah, we're getting a lot of subs in the game now for George Washington. He may just take the snap and go down to a knee. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Yep, he'll go up under center, take the knee, and that will do it. Tomcats will win it here tonight, 42-21. Tomcats improve to 3-0 on the season. George Washington falls to 0-2. But they're a pretty good football team, especially when Fenwick can throw for about 250 yards. But the final score again is Ashland 42, George Washington 21. The Tomcats win the finale between these two schools. Doesn't look like they're going to play in the future. But it's been a great series between two good football programs. Ashland 42, George Washington 21. We'll come back and we'll have all our post-game festivities. We'll have our Tomcat post-game report. The post-game comments from Chad Tackett, brought to you by Giovanni's of Ashland, the Italian place to be, and our Kentucky Farmers Bank Tomcat Player of the Game. All that's coming up. Cats win it 42-21 here on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Strong roots in Northeast Kentucky and surrounding areas. Your community is our community. From checking accounts to retirement planning and everything in between, we can help. You love our community, and so do we. Local banking, local decisions, stronger community. Visit kfb.bank today to see what KFB can do for you. KFB, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, and Louisa. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, Tomcat fans, it's football season again, and that means fall is right around the bend. Ashland Milling Company has all the great products to help you with your lawn this fall. Falcon fescue grass, fertilizer, and lime. Be the envy of your neighborhood with a beautiful lawn. Give them a call or stop by at 110 9th Street, Ashland. Ashland Milling Company would like to say thanks to the tri-state area for your support for over 100 years. Ashland Milling Company says, go Tomcats! It's time for the post-game report on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Welcome back to Tomcat football. We're on the hill here in Charleston where the Tomcats win it 42-21. I think it was a much closer game than the score indicates, but it was a pretty good football game. The Tomcats win it here tonight. Ashland was first and last to get on the board. Strader goes over from 3 yards out with 8:56 to go in the period. A 9-play, 75-yard drive, but the kick was blocked, and Ashland's lead was 6-0. Tomcats got it back after the Tomcat defense shuts George Washington out on a 3-and-out. Brandon Houston takes a 21-yard pass from Strader, a 75-yard, 15-play drive. Strader hit Freeze with a 2-point conversion. Ashland led it 14-0. 1:07 to go in the period. George Washington gets on the board. Flores, a 32-yard pass from Fenwick. A 2-play, a 68-yard drive. Price made it 14-7 Ashland, and that's the way the first quarter ended. Second quarter starts with the Tomcats getting the score, a 5-yard run from Braxton Jennings, a 60-yard, 9-play drive. Sexton booted the extra point, and it's 21-7 Tomcats. But George Washington comes right back. They go down the field, 70 yards and 80 plays. Fenwick a 1-yard run. Price made it 21-14. But the Tomcats were not to be outdone. They got yet another score with 2:24 to go in the half. Thomas takes a 26-yard touchdown pass from Strader on 4th down. A 48-yard, 8-play drive that Sexton made it 28-14 Tomcats at halftime. George Washington shut the Tomcats down the third quarter, and they got a touchdown to make it a 7-point lead for the Cats. With 8:54 to go in the third, it was Sachs with a 2-yard run, a 68-yard, 7-play drive. Price made it 28-21 Tomcats, but the Cats shut out George Washington in the fourth quarter. Jennings gets another touchdown. This one a 47-yard pass from Strader, an 81-yard, 5-play drive. Sexton made it 35-21 with just over 7 minutes to go. And then Strader put the nail in the coffin with 12 seconds to go. 1-yard run, 9-play, 58-yard drive. Sexton made it 42-21, and that's the way it ends. Tomcats go 3-0, whereas George Washington falls to 0-2. The Cats are back into action. Next Friday, we're headed to Bardstown to take on the Tigers, while George Washington will be here at home against Hurricane. So that's the way things are. Stay with us here in our postgame. We got postgame comments coming up by Chad Tackett, presented by Giovanni's of Ashland, the Italian place to be. And we'll also have our Kentucky Farmers Bank Tomcat Player of the Game. That's all coming up, so stay with us from the hill here in Charleston with the final score, Ashland 42, George Washington 21 on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Yes Pizza, ice cream and waffles and milkshakes. Stop by before or after the game for daily specials. Giovanni's Downtown Ashland Party Specials. Pick 2 or 4, always on special. And our family meal is always only $19.99. Stop by the Creative Cow, featuring ice cream and waffles and now milkshakes. Next door to Giovanni's, 724 Greenup Avenue. Get the app, giovannis.hungerrush.com, and order online. Go Tomcats.
Tomcats win at 42-21, and they do it with nearly 500 yards in total offense. LeBryant Strader, 13 of 22 for 236 and 3 touchdowns. They rushed for 224. George Washington had 325 yards in total offense, only 85 rushing, but 240 passing. And, of course, that touchdown that the Tomcats, or that turnover that the Tomcats recovered, the fumble. Ashland had 21 first downs to George Washington's 15. Cats were shut out in the third quarter, 7-0, but the Tomcats shut out George Washington in the fourth quarter, 14-0. And so will Chad Tackett's arrived. Got your breath, Coach? You're in much better shape than I am, I can tell you that.
A little bit, I feel
okay.
like that game took some years off of me right
I
there.
bet it did. Well, let's start at the beginning. We were able to shut them down pretty much the first series, and we got a good 2-touchdown lead, and then they'd come back and score, and then we'd take a 2-touchdown lead. And we were just exchanging scores basically, but we still had that 2-touchdown lead, which always helps.
That was huge. I think going in at halftime 28-14, having a little bit of cushion, and we knew how explosive they were on offense.
Yes.
So, the original plan was to come out second half and, get a punt and then go down and try to stretch it out to 3 scores, but that didn't happen. They fought back. That's what a good team does. They fought their way back into it, and good teams answer that, and I thought we did. So again, I think we have a pretty good team too. So we answered their push and made some big defensive stops. I think we had to pick here and then the fumble down here.
Right.
Those were big turnovers for us. Just to stop their momentum, and then we stalled on offense there a little bit, and then the fourth quarter we got back on track. And thank this guy, this guy next to me that he got us going.
I was going to ask you about the third quarter. A little bit of a scare. They got to within a touchdown there, and our offense was kind of sputtering there in the third quarter. It is something they did or something we're not doing?
They made some adjustments. They went to a 5-man front, kept 7 guys in the box, and then just pretty much played a cover 0 or cover 1 look behind it. And so pretty much daring us to throw. They just mashed us up, man to man, and then kept 7 guys to commit to the run because we were running so well in the first half. So it was a good adjustment on their part. We just had to sort it out and try to spread them out. And I think once we got into our 2x2 and 3x1 looks, that allowed us to open up some more running lanes again, and we were able to start pushing the ball from that point on.
And you turned them around in the fourth quarter. You shut them out 14-0. So obviously our defense rises to the occasion with a pick and a fumble recovery. So they get nothing in the fourth quarter, and we added on a couple of scores. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing with these type of offenses. You got to bend but don't break, and the biggest thing is not give up a big play and force those guys to drive the field and then hope they make a mistake or you get a turnover, and that's what you have to do to defeat these types of spread offenses. And the days of 3 clouds and 3 clouds or 3 yards in a cloud of dust, those days are far and few between. So you have to be willing to give and take a little bit and pick your poison. And like I said, I thought we did a good job with the run at times, but they made plays, but so did our defense.
There, for the third consecutive week, Coach, you faced a very talented quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Started out with Lundy, and then last week with the Gabriel kid, Gabriel Smith at West Jessamine, and now this week with Fenwick, who's a Division I football player. And he scorched us for 240 yards. So we're getting our full full menu of facing pretty good quarterback.
Absolutely. I remember a couple years ago we came up here and played Grant Wells, and he scorched us for about 400 yards. So, the thing is, in my opinion, we go against a Division I quarterback every day in practice with LeBron Strader. So,
Amen.
This guy, he works us in practice, makes us better, and I get hats off to Braxton Jennings. I thought he played well tonight. Mason Wolf went in there and made some big plays, and Sam Lyons, and Cam Davis was typical Cam Davis, But I thought we did a good job pressuring him. We didn't get the sacks that we were wanting. He eluded us a couple times, but we were forcing him to run and get off his throwing point. And anytime you can make a quarterback throw on the run, it lowers that completion percentage. So I thought we did a good job with that.
Rydday Rucker did get a sack for you, though.
He did.
His motor never quits.
Yeah, we he didn't do a good job this week handling I guess the stardom from last week.
Oh,
so,
okay, I see.
We had to sit him for a little while and get his mind straight. But once we got him in there, he made some plays and did some good things for us. But I thought Tucker Rogers, Jackson Billups, and those guys did a good job. Logan DeBoard made a big stop down here on the 4th down play.
Right.
He's to be as big as he is, he's very explosive off the ball. And then on the offensive side, our whole front 5, I thought they just commanded the line of scrimmage most of the night. Other than maybe the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Cole Christian, those guys don't get enough love. Adam Frame,
right.
Marucci, Allie,
Hicks.
Joe Hicks. I thought Brady did a great job at center tonight. And then you add in our running backs with Tay and Braxton, the way they ran and how hard they ran, and Cam. And then like I said, teams don't really have an answer for Brandon.
No.
You know, and they're still trying to cover him one-on-one, and you know, LeBron proved, you know, how much he can run tonight too with his legs. He made a lot of plays with his legs tonight, and you know, I thought Asher had some timely receptions for us. So, you know, it was a complete team effort. Told the guys before the game it was going to be a 4-quarter battle, 48 minutes, and they answered the bell.
I'm very impressed with your football team. You're off to a 3-0 start right now, Coach, and you know, with the competition you're playing, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
We have a bunch of good guys in that locker room that work hard and have bought into what we try to do, and we're not where we need to be by no means. It's still a work in progress. We still have to learn to practice better. You know, our practice habits aren't always great at times, but we you know, when the lights come on Friday, you know, they've done a good job trying to execute the game plans that we've put out, and you know, they're a bunch of football players. They're a bunch of winners and a bunch of competitors, and you know, I'm so proud to be their head coach, and really proud to lead these young men and this coaching staff.
I don't know if Bardstown has a quarterback like we faced the first 3 weeks. I haven't watched them.
They don't. They have a
Thank
really
goodness.
really fast running back. So
Okay.
he's special. Sometimes they put him at the Wildcat. They put him at quarterback and
Okay.
snap it to him. He's extremely talented, extremely fast. He led them to the state championship game last year in the 3A division.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have our hands full. Plus, you know, the bus ride and all that. But I'll take these guys anywhere. I'll take them over here in the parking lot, you know, at Walmart.
I agree.
I would play and coach with these guys any day of the week.
I'm with you 1,000%. It's a good win for your club and our football program. It looks like this is probably the wind-up of the Ashland George Washington series, which has been very, very good, I think, for both programs.
Yeah, it was a big win. I hated sticking one in there at the end there. I mean, by the time I realized what the time was and the situation, we probably could have took a knee there. But, you know, you get down on the 1 yard line, it's hard to hold back. You know,
Amen.
You know, the guys work so hard to get down there and kind of put the icing on the cake, and you know, so there's no disrespect to them by no means. But you know, our guys just played hard. I'm just so proud of them.
Good job tonight, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Look forward to seeing you in our long trip to Bardstown next
Absolutely.
week. There you go. All right, our Tomcat post-game comments by Coach Chad Tackett, brought to you by Giovanni's of Ashland, the Italian place to be. Now I got to get my friend in here. I guess you're still my friend. Are you still my friend, LeBryant?
I am.
I thought you would be. We've been friends a long time, haven't we?
We have, since JFL.
Yes, it has. It's killing your father that you're such a great football player. But that's okay.
Yeah, he started to turn a little bit.
Yeah, I believe he's almost there. Well, tonight you throw 13 of 22. I got you unofficially with 236, 3 touchdowns. And I don't have my record book here, and I apologize for that, but I think this is your best game passing ever.
You know,
I don't know.
That's credit to all those guys catching it and the guys giving me time up front. They just made plays tonight.
You've got. Let's talk about those guys up front. They don't get enough credit, and they protect you well. You had no sacks tonight.
Yeah, I give them credit anytime I can.
I don't blame you. Marucci had that one little bad snap, but that's going to happen in a 14-15 game season. You're going to have a bad snap, so it's out of the way, and we're done with it. You've got such a great offensive line that protects you. Not only that, but they also kind of know when you're maybe scrambling a little bit that you got to run the ball, and they get downfield and block for you.
Yep, they've kind of learned, you know, that comes with playing together, you know, when to feel. If I'm going to take off, you know, they read the D lineman. If they start looking sideways, they know I've probably taken off, and they've gotten really good at starting to block, you know, downfield, even if they haven't seen me yet.
Okay. Let's talk about your receiving core. It starts with Brandon Houston, in my opinion. You've got Asher Atkins. You've got Nate Freeze, who's caught a couple of balls already this season. And then you've got your running backs. You can go to Jennings or Davis or Tate Thomas or whomever it may be. Sam Lyons was in there some tonight. You've got some guys that can catch a football.
They're just dangerous. You know, any of them with the ball in their hand can, you know, it can result in a touchdown or a big play. You know, Brandon, he is just unguardable one-on-one in my opinion, especially with the schedule we play. Asher's, I mean, he's a great third down guy, you know, a guy to go to secure the catch. He's a great guy. And then Freeze is really, from last year, you know, he had one catch last year. It came at the end. He's really started to grow into the offense, and now hopefully we can get him more involved each week.
He's a good blocker, too.
Yes, he is. That's one of
good.
the most underrated things about him. Is, you know, his frame, where he's 6'4", 6'5", and he's got long arms.
Yes.
He's able to, because whenever he's with Joe or he's with Cole, those are big double teams that's cracking down. So he does a great job with that.
And then your running back, you got a stable full of running backs that I'm sure you're not afraid to give the ball to any of them. And they took such good, at the end, we got to hang on to the football. And Thomas and Davis and Jennings and yourself, you hang on to the football.
I trust those guys with anything, man. They're playmakers. Cam's is his second year. Tay's second year. It's all of our second year kind of making a big impact, and I think it's really helped us out with that experience. And they just do a really good job back there.
Got to ask you this question. You want to play defense? Now tell the truth.
No, I don't want to play defense. I used to play middle backer, but Sawyer and Audie got that on lockdown. So they'd probably put me on the D-line somewhere. But, that D-line room right now is stacked. It's deep in there.
I'm not sure you can match up with Sawyer Edens. He's an animal.
He's an animal in there. He loves to do it. That's one thing I really respect about him. He loves defense. He's bought in. Him and Audie in the middle.
Pretty tough.
Oh, program guys, been here forever.
Yep.
They just play with such toughness. If I had to, I'd almost be scared. Because they just keep coming at you.
You
no
want
matter
to go
what
to
happens.
war with those guys?
Oh, anyone that goes out there with me, man, this team, I would do anything for them. I know they do anything for me.
Sure they will.
I just love them.
Let's talk about the game. You're off to a 3-0 start with Raceland, West Jessamine, George Washington. Still got 2 more games on the road at Bardstown and Russell, but we're off to a pretty good start. And, Coach Tackett and I talk, and I was kind of expecting us to get off to, I don't know if we were going to be 3-0, maybe we'd be 2-1, but I kind of expected us to get off to we're a pretty good football team.
Yes.
I think we can go make a real long drive here.
Yes,
in my opinion.
I do too. We came in with some experience this year. You started to see it at the end of last season, but with this summer, we've had guys that have transformed their bodies, have really seen what it takes to be successful at the varsity level, and that's all they worked on the summer and off season, and now we finally get to make it pay off on Friday nights.
And you're one of them. I look at you and Nate Freeze and Tay Thomas. You guys are ready to play football.
Yes, it was just we just had to buy in the offseason. We knew we'd have the team to make a deep run, but we needed to be at our best physically, and I think everyone has really bought into that, building their bodies. Coach Tackett talks about strength in the weight room. We're a lot stronger than we were last year, and I think we're a lot faster than we were last year to start. So we've really taken and ran with that.
Well, O'Brien won't keep you any longer. You got to get out of your gear and maybe get a sandwich or something and get home. But great performance, and I think it's your passing-wise, I think it's your best game. I don't think you've thrown for 236 yards in a game in your short career. You still got a long way to go, Chief.
I do. I hope I can stay healthy and play out my career.
And you will. You will, because I know the type of player you are. LeBron, thank you for coming up, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay, buddy. LeBron Strader, our Tomcat player of the game, our Kentucky Farmers Bank player of the game, as Ashland wins it 42-21. We're headed to Bardstown next Friday now. I know it's a long drive, but it's we got to get there. It's about 3 hours, and we're going to play at 7:30. I think they're on Eastern time with us. So we'll kick it off at 7:30. It'll be a long drive, but we'll get there, and we'll play football against the Bardstown Tigers. Let me catch up on some scores before I let you go. Doc Stottlemyre, what do you got for me? Jackson 28, Wheelersburg 20, Colgrove 34, Meigs 30, Ironton 62, Fairland 14, Boyd County 28, East Carter 27, Greenup 28, Portsmouth 22, South Point 28, Russell 7, and Derek Runyon sent me a score 34-0 Belfry. I don't think that one's over yet, but I think that was all I got for now. That'll do it. Thanks for listening tonight on any of the many ways you can pick us up on Cat Sports, whether it's the radio on AM or FM or the app or your little Alexa, whatever you call Echo is what they call those things, or on the internet with your computer. It's always a pleasure to have you along. That'll do it from here. As the Tomcats win at 42-21, I want to thank Kobe and Andy Moore. They helped me carry all this gear up here tonight. And Charlie's going to come back with me next Friday night. We'll be in Bardstown. It's a beautiful city, and hopefully we can come out of there being 4-0. That'll do it. Ashland 42 And George Washington 21, Aiden back at the station, another marvelous job. This is Dickie Martin on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.